I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not sure, I know what to do. You know to spew. Hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley off into the comment section. This is me. I'm Miss Childflyer. That's me. Me. Can't really force my smile because I'm not really in a smiling mood today, but this is definitely me. Get this eye shit again. Oh, y'all, let me dig in my eye. I'm kind of tired this morning. But anyways, if you guys were not aware, I was kidnapped when I was 3 years old from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was raised in St. Louis, Missouri by law enforcement. And when we get a moderator, there will be a link in the bottom of the video for you guys to click so that you guys can see the physical evidence of me being this missing child. And I will really appreciate it if you took a moment of your time to look at the video, to share the video, to like the video, and all that. I'm kind of tired, y'all. But I'm here. And we're going to get a message. My cat is acting a goddamn fool in the background. I'm going to let some people to get here and drink my Red Bull because I'm tired as hell, shit. Because I'm tired as hell. I tried to take a shower to, like, wake up somewhere. Yeah, that didn't help. That didn't help at all. I actually, I stayed up all night until about probably 4 a.m. Then I went to sleep, and then I woke right back up at 7:30. And I got up, and I laid there for a minute, and I was like, fuck. I just lay there. And then I was like, I'm going to just get up and take a shower. I got up and took a shower, and I'm still like, fuck. I really am. I'm tired as hell. So no coffee, no tea this morning. Red Bull. What I was doing up last night, I was literally mass sending. I stayed up all night mass sending the video of me being Alicia Smiley to people that actually knew me in life. When I first found out that I was a missing child, like, I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but there's a lot of people on Facebook that I went to school with. And then the town that I grew up in, those are people that typically stay in that school zone, right? So we would go to elementary school together. We went to middle school together. We went to high school together. So the people that I was upsending the video to last night literally went from kindergarten on up, went to school with me, and I got some replies, and that was just somebody from my past right there replying to the video that they were sent. And we're going to see what these people have to say as well. I did get a couple of replies and a couple of reactions. Everybody that I sent it to, they all immediately knew that that was me. I'm definitely going to compile it into like a reaction video so that you guys can see the people who know me in real life that were around me when I was growing up, what they have to say about me being this missing child. And I think that that will be good just for the investigation and for everything, you know, for everybody involved. I think that that will be good for me to show you guys the people that knew me reacting to the video of Alicia Smiley. I had a few people like react. They were really scared. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They know that's me or whatever, but they were really scared. And I just want to point out that before I put this type of video out, that it only takes one person to identify someone in a crime and a composite sketch, or even like as a missing child. Literally, I want to know how many people is it going to take to identify me as this missing child in real life, because we've had several people who knew me in real life say that this is me. How many people is it going to take to identify me in real life before the police, the FBI actually do some shit about this? I just want to know, because you can persecute someone with just one witness. Just one witness, you can persecute someone. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, how long this shit gonna take. That's it. Oh no, my Red Bull. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some paper towels. Or tissue, and a cat on my bed. So I'm gonna have to feed a cat. The good thing about this is that my computer is on a stand, so this shit isn't going on my laptop. Hold on, you guys. I gotta move y'all though, because I do gotta move my laptop. So y'all gonna look up. Y'all gonna look to the hills from which cometh your help. That's what you're gonna do while I remove this laptop from the stand and make sure there's no moisture in there. And it doesn't seem to be, so that's good. That's wonderful. It doesn't seem to be any moisture in there. Okay, we good, we good, we good. I just gotta make sure because it's a laptop. Get your ass off my bed. See, they be tripping. As soon as I stop looking at them, there they go. Acting like they ain't got no home training. Acting like they ain't got no mama. Ellie, I'm about to get you, girl. Okay, hold on, y'all. I had to clean up the little Red Bull. Ooh, barely none even spilled out. So that means I still have a full Red Bull, thank God, because I'm fucking tired as hell. Get your ass off that bed. Get down. Off. Come on, come on, come on. Come on off. Thank you. My cat looking at me like, what the hell? How dare you? I'm back, y'all. My cat's looking at me like, what the hell? How dare you kick me off your bed? Justice for Alicia Smiley. Sweetest taboo. Hashtag individual walks. Hashtag my squad of truth. Hashtag flourish. Hashtag luminous. Hashtag higher self guides. So I don't know how you drink Red Bulls. They make me have a come down. I'm trying to stay up. That's what I'm trying to do because I was literally up and my daughter was like, you don't have to stay up all night and do this. And I'm like, yes, the fuck I do because nobody else is going to do this for me. Like I've literally, this is like what's crazy to me is that I've literally had to do this all by myself. Dang, y'all. Fucking y'all up this morning. Fucking y'all up this morning. I've literally had to do this all by myself and it really sucks so bad. Like just to not have the support system in this situation and not have the support of my family. This is some hard ass shit to deal with. And I just don't even know. I don't know. But I know I'm motherfucking tired. You said, oh, was that the link? Let me pin that link. Pin. Is those the DNA results? Hold on. I'm back. I had to make sure that your link worked because the trolls be coming in the comment section like, that link doesn't work. That link don't work. So when I have a new moderator put the link up in there, I'm just going to click it. So when they come in here with that bullshit, I can shut them down. You said, tell me why do phone sex operators and these people are wild and some do jail time. You can definitely go to jail for that because some of the conversations that they have are really, really weird. I've never shared any of the phone sex operator conversations that I've had with you guys, but I will if you want to know. I had a really creepy story, and this is the only person that I've ever reported on the phone sex line. Only person I've ever reported there. Because I know that they're all creeps because they're calling there for one. So there's not really too much reporting that you'd be able to do. But there was this man that called the phone sex line one day and he told me that he had like a 30-year-old daughter and she came home from college and that he drugged her and that she had been out on the bed all day after he drugged her and asked me what he should do to her. I immediately reported him to my supervisor. And I don't know what happened after that, but they are required to let law enforcement know. I ended up actually quitting. I still work there. They don't ever fire you. They give you like a PIN number. So if I just wanted to like get my job back, I can call right now and just log back in or whatever. But I just stopped logging in probably like a month and a half ago on the phone sex operator line, only because I have to say so much. None of that shit, well, none of that shit, like, really turns you on or any of that shit. It's literally, you're in the background filing your nails while this nigga trying to get off. Like, I'm just like, none of the shit even really turns you on at all. But the money that I started to make on the psychic hotline started to pick up a little bit more than what it was. So I ended up not logging back in, but I still have the phone sex operator job. I just prefer not to because then I have to that energy is a lot more to transmute. And then, they say some people that work on the phone sex lines are heroes. Why do they say that they're heroes? Because some of these people that call the phone sex line, they're literally like pedos or whatever, but to stop themselves from harming little kids, they call the phone sex line and then they pay actors to act as if they're a certain age or whatever. That's something that also made me very uncomfortable working as a phone sex operator. That made me very, very, very uncomfortable with grown men saying, I want you to pretend like you're 12. I want you to pretend like you're 13. I want you to pretend this or whatever. Granted, it's over the phone. They cannot touch you. They cannot see you. And they're really just paying, you know, for them to hear your voice. I was highly disturbed by a majority of those phone calls. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Highly disturbed by a majority of those phone calls. And I feel like the spirit gave me that job. As a phone sex operator, I feel like they gave me that job first because they listen to the phone calls that I'm getting. Of course, my spirits never leave my side. And I feel like they were catching people up. I feel like my spirit team will send certain weirdos to me on the phone sex line so that they can hear their sexual deviances, because they'll tell you everything. These men on the phone sex line, they will tell you everything. It's some shit you don't even want to know. There's a lot of people also that are incestuous too, but you will never know that because they're going to go tell the phone sex line operator that they are cousins or mother and son or father and daughter or some shit like that. And I have the spirits with me, so they hear all that and they see all that. And I do believe that my spirit team had me doing that so that they can catch some people up with the sexual deviances that they were doing. Never, ever was turned on by it, ever. Never. Like, this shit is gross. But one thing I did do on the phone sex line was never talk to black men. I never talked to black men on the phone sex line. If they told me that they were a black man, I would not talk to them in any way, shape, form, or fashion because I'm attracted to black men. So I never wanted to have a situation in which I would ever be attracted to one of these clients or feel some type of way about these clients that I was dealing with when I was working for the phone sex operator. So I never would talk to black men, even if because I always played a white girl. I always played Brittany. I always played a white girl on the phone sex operator line. And so a lot of black men naturally would want to talk to me. He said, you got to forgive. There's somebody that just text me. I'm gonna let y'all see how these comments. There's somebody from my high school talking about, but you got to forgive these people that kidnapped you. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to just answer him right quick, and then I'm going to continue my live because it's hard to forgive when they robbed me of 40 years of my life. They robbed me of 40 years of my life. So how in the fuck? I forgive them. Let me make that clear just to everybody. I do forgive the people that kidnap me, but do I give a fuck about what happens to them? Fuck no. Do I want them to die? Yes, I do. Do I want their heads? Yes, I do. Does that mean I don't forgive them? No. But what they took from me was priceless. What was taken from me was priceless. There's nothing that they can say. Even if I won $100 billion settlement, because the police is the ones who kidnapped me. Even if I won $100 billion settlement, 40 years of my life is gone and I'm never going to get it back. There's no amount of money that I can be paid to be okay with this. There's nothing, because see, the way that life works, you're born and then you die. You don't get any do-overs. You don't get any time back. You don't get any of that. Do y'all understand that? I'm going to just text him later because I don't want to get too far off track, but okay, that's people from high school that are texting me, okay? I'm going to text him back, but I just need the people to understand, like, for real, for real. I want to make it very clear that I forgive every last one of these people that took me. These are people that I loved. I love these people, okay? Like, I love them like they were my family. I loved her as my mother. I love these people as my sisters, as my aunties, as my cousins, as my grandmothers. I love these people. I did, because I didn't know any better. And, but like I said, I just don't see that there is any amount of anything that can be given to me that's going to fix this situation. I mean, unless y'all have some suggestions, put it in the comment section. Put your suggestions in the comment section. I'm going to show you guys the messages that I got from the people that I went to school with that know that's me. Okay. Because they were very supportive, but one of them was like, you got to forgive, but I don't think he understands. I don't think he understands what I've been through. Like I said, I do forgive these people, but what in the world could be, is there anything, maybe you guys can put in the comment section, if you were in my shoes, what you feel like would suffice as payment for 40 years of your life, your identity being stolen, missing growing up with your family members that would love you, hopefully. Well, we know how my real family members treated me, but I'm just saying maybe if I would have never left, they would have loved me. I don't know. I don't know, maybe if there's something that you guys could think of that would, what would y'all think would be even exchanged for 40 years of my life? Because remember, I can't get my youth back, though I look damn good. You know what I'm saying? I can't get my youth back. I can't get any of the memories back, like, that I should have had with my family. What could be given to someone in my position that's going to make them feel better? Like I said, even if they gave me $100 billion, I could spend $100 billion, but guess what? I can't get those 40 years back. I can't. All those birthdays that I missed with my family, I can't get that back. I birthed children that shouldn't even been where they are, because if they kidnapped me and then I had kids, my kids were never supposed to be where they are either. They literally threw the trajectory of my whole entire bloodline off. Do y'all think they deserve forgiveness for this? I mean, I do forgive them, but I'm just asking, do y'all think that these people would deserve forgiveness, especially like if you were in my shoes, right? And then not only did they kidnap me, when they got caught, they couldn't just leave well enough alone. They had to go and reach my blood family and let them know that I have some type of mental illness so that they can cause a rift between me and my blood family too. They wouldn't leave well enough alone. Because remember, that other video happened after I already proved, not that I was Alicia Smiley, but I didn't belong to them, right? So they had no reason talking to my family, those kidnapper people that I accused. Granted, my family had no reason to talk to them either, but they had no reason to talk to the kidnapper family. I don't know. I don't think that this is fair. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that nothing about what I've been through is a fair situation. I don't think anybody considered me. And I understand what he's saying. This is somebody I went to like fucking latchkey with that's talking to me, talking about you got to forgive. This is somebody I went to latchkey with. And him saying you got to forgive, I just want y'all to keep that in mind, means he knows that I am this missing child. Because what the fuck would he be telling me to forgive for, right? What the fuck what would I need to forgive? He would more or less be saying, girl, you tripping, not you need to forgive these people for what they've done to you, right? So he knows that I'm Alicia Smiley. So that's a positive identification to me. But I just don't feel like this shit has been fair to me. And I'm really tired. I'm really tired. I'm gonna just put it like that. I've been fighting like this whole journey, like alone. And I've been trying to do this by myself. And I really wish that that family didn't do me this way. I wish with everything in me that they would have been a little bit more careful with me. Because now I'm not going to be able to trust them. I'm not going to be able to be around them. And I need them. I need my family because I'm having to fight this alone. And I just felt like, you know, they didn't prepare for if I made it, right? They didn't prepare for if I ever came home. They didn't prepare for if I was going to ever return. They didn't prepare for that. And they decided that they were going to throw away the connection that me and them had, thinking that I was lying to them. But the truth of the matter is that I'm their missing child. And now the damage is done. I think it's crazy to me that they weren't cautious to say that if this child returns to us, that this child may be hurt, this child may be fragile, this child is going to need our support. They didn't do that. My family did not do that to me or for me. And that ain't fair either. That's not fair either. I knew I was going to I'm psychic as shit. I knew I was going to get on this goddamn camera and start crying. I was like, girl, don't you cry. Like, I could feel it. Like, I already knew it. I'm psychic as shit. I was like, girl, you ain't finna cry. You finna cry. You ain't finna cry. You gonna get on her and cry, ain't you? I was like, no, you're not going to cry. Because I like to hold it together and I like to try to be strong. But this is, like I said on Facebook, the hardest thing I've ever had to do is this. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Is try to get justice for myself. by myself without the support of anybody to help me. And I would not wish this on anyone. I would wish this on my enemies, though. The people who did this to me, I absolutely wish it on you, your children, your children's children, your children's children's children. You're damn right. I want you to experience the pain that I've experienced. And I'm going to be honest with you, that girl Crystal in my family that decided that she was going to, contact the kidnappers and put my life in danger, I wish it on her too. So I hope you don't have any kids, Crystal. I do, because how dare you do that to me? And you didn't even give me an opportunity to explain myself or prove that I am really y'all family member or any of that. I just think that I really got the shitty end of the stick. I know that justice is coming, though, because look at this candle. So there's like a slight film on it. This is the Justice for Alicia Smiley candle. It's pretty much clear, but there's a slight film on it, which means that we're almost there. Like, I just got to keep pushing through. My daughter was like, Mama, don't you worry about it. Just light another one. Shit, fuck it. Don't you worry about it, Mama. We're almost through. Like, it could just be a few little scragglers trying to stop the energy of Justice for Alicia Smiley. And that wasn't even a spell candle. It was just a candle. But there's like a little film on it. So, like, it didn't burn black at all. But I can see there's like a little fog there. And I'm excellent at reading candles. So I'm just going to keep on going. But this is the hardest shit I've ever had to deal with. Let me read y'all comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I done got on here and started crying and shit. It said, I don't share them, but it's some creepy shit. Yes, they are nuts. I thought about sharing them, but I didn't want to like record none of them phone calls or nothing. The phone sex operator. I thought about it because I wanted people to see really like what people really be thinking in their minds sexually, and how many fucking predators there are out here in the world. It's people that you wouldn't even think are calling them phone chat lines, some sex phone chat lines. They're doing that because they want to talk to like somebody who can do a really good voice of a 12-year-old, which I don't mind, because if it stops you from touching a 12-year-old, then I'll do it. You get what I'm saying? And you can't touch me because I'm over the phone, but I'm just saying. Truth gang, Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Hashtag I love me more. Hashtag Willis got that bag. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. And said, hey sis, hey, 1001. Hashtag truth gang. Hashtag gang. Hashtag loyalty. Hashtag floors. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Hashtag one got many faces. Study to show that self-approve. You said there is no equal exchange for the years that they stole from you, like at all. At all. In my womb, I birthed children with karmic lovers, people that were hired to come in and be my husband. I birthed children with them. If they would have never took me off my path, my kids wouldn't even be who they are. I'm just gonna be honest, because I would not have married the people that I married. I wouldn't even know the people that I know. Like everybody that I knew in my life, I was not supposed to know them. I was not supposed to be there. And it just it fucks me up. I don't really even know how to really describe like what my little card trick. I don't even really know how to describe what I have experienced and how I deal with it on a daily basis. And I haven't asked anybody for any donations or anything. I'm doing this shit by myself, and I don't know how I'm able to do this. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know how I'm able to do it. I don't know how I still get up and work every day. I don't know how I'm taking care of myself, like my hygiene and stuff every day. I still do it, but I'm just saying I don't know how this shit is happening. You said billions of dollars won't make up for the years taken. Exactly. Like what they did to me is like, you only get this life here. It can't be undone. Everything that was already done to me, it can't be undone. The shit that, like I said, what they stole from me was priceless. It was priceless. I just don't understand how this is even possible. Like, when I look back over it, trying to get help from people and talking to people and nobody would listen. And that's what I was just talking to the dude that, said you got to forgive on my text message, but I want to blot their names out and stuff so I can protect their privacies. But I will let you guys see the messages of the people that I went to elementary school, middle school, and high school, and then finding out that I'm Alicia Smiley, right? I'll let y'all see it, but I don't know. I was telling him like how I always knew You know what I'm saying? That something was going on, and how nobody was listening to me then, because the family that took me was police officers. Like, nobody would listen to me. Nobody. And it's like, I feel like that today still, but I have a little bit more of a leg up because I'm an adult. So I can like shove it down people's throats or whatever, instead of just being told I'm a little kid and I don't know what I'm talking about. And as I get older and I'm still trying to tell people that I don't belong here, you know, now she's got mental illness because she's saying that she don't belong here. Like, I hate to be a drag for y'all first thing in the morning, y'all. I do. We're going to get a message. We're going to look in it in on it. But I'm a little like, wow, I just don't understand. And I don't understand why God would, and I love God. I just don't understand why God would choose me for this. I don't understand. I really wish that I just had a family that truly loved me, like, and would support me and say, no, like, this person matters to me. This person is important to me. I've never had that. I've never had a group of people ever protect me and take care of me. And I really don't give a fuck what the family of Alicia Smiley says, because if they were doing that, I wouldn't be in this predicament right now. If they loved me and they were protecting me, my blood family, these people would have never got me. I'm just putting it out. They would have never got me. And I also have to deal with that as well. Like, it's just trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. It's literally just trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma. Like, finding out that the lady wasn't my mama, that was traumatic. Finding out she was sleeping with my husband, that was traumatic. Finding out by DNA test before I knew I was this missing child that really wasn't my mother through ancestry, that was traumatic. Then finding out that I am the missing child, that is traumatic. Then the family treating me the way that they treated me, that is traumatic. Like, it's like, who the fuck cared about this child? Like, other than God and other than myself, because I am the child, who really cared about me? Who stood up for me? Who was there to say, no, this is my family member. You will not treat her this way. We love her. You know how you have like cousins and aunties and uncles, like if somebody's bothering you, then you can go to your auntie and your uncle, or you can go get your uncle, you can go get your cousin, and they're gonna be like, that's my niece, that's my nephew, that's my sister, that you ain't finna be doing my peoples like that. Do you know nobody's ever done me like that? Nobody has ever said, you're not gonna do her like that. Nobody has ever said, that's my cousin, you're not gonna talk to her like that, you're not gonna abuse her. Nobody has ever said, that's my daughter, I'm not going to let you talk about her. Because see, a real mother would have been like, even if I don't have mental issues, but even if I did, a real mother is going to be like, yeah, that's my child. That motherfucker got mental issues, but you're not finna disrespect her. You're not finna talk crazy about her. You're not finna do that. Like, I'm not going to let you do that to my child. Y'all can tell me if I'm tripping. Y'all can tell me if I'm tripping. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, y'all. I'm trying not to cry again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to cry again because nobody's here to hold my hand. Nobody's here to hug me. Nobody's here to like encourage me. I mean, my tribe is, y'all are, but on a day-to-day basis, there's nobody here to do those things for me. And I didn't do anything to deserve this. I want y'all to keep in mind that I was a 3-year-old child. I didn't do nothing to deserve this. And then they even attacked me as an adult to try to cover up what they did to me as a child. Like, this shit is crazy. One of them people that I went to high school with, he asked me, he said, well, where are these people at now? Like, he want to go get these motherfuckers. I'm like, I have no idea where these people are. Because I got on a Greyhound in the middle of the night and I started running and I never went back. And I feel like I'm still running. I mean, I know I'm okay, but I feel like I'm still running because I don't know if they're dead and I don't know if they're in jail. So I don't feel comfortable. Like, I don't want to go outside my house and shit like that. I don't feel comfortable. I know they're nowhere near me, but I don't feel comfortable because I don't know if they're dead. I don't know if they're in jail. I don't know where they are. So it makes me have even more anxiety, like going places and just being able to just have a normal life. I can't do that because I'm always looking over my shoulder and thinking like they can come out of nowhere and try to get me and try to hurt me or try to get me, like try to kill me. Like, I trust God. I don't want y'all to mistake this for like being afraid or anything like that because I know God got me, but just having to live like this is hard. You know? You said no monetary value can replace the time and memories. Nothing. Like nothing. Like I don't even know what I would do. What do I do with myself? What do I do with myself? Like how do I fix it? Like how do I fix it? They can't fix it for me. Not even that family can fix it, but I feel like my blood family could have fixed it with love, but they didn't approach the situation with love. So now I'm like kind of closed off to that because I'm like, I might have to keep one eye open. Like if I ever, and I forgive them too. I want the family to know that I do forgive you too. I forgive you too. But as far as fucking with you, like I just don't feel like anybody took into account me. Nobody in the whole entire situation took into account, like nobody's thinking about the child here. I know I'm grown. Yes, I'm grown, but nobody's thinking about the child. Nobody's thinking about what I've been through. Nobody's thinking about what I go through on a daily basis to make sure that I'm okay. Like, nobody. I don't know. I said, personally, I'd rather let the divine and all to handle justice for me, yet I asked for a front row seat to watch everything that happened. I've already asked for a front row seat, but the thing about it is that they have to get you to safety. So, like, in order for me to see it, I'm going to have to see it online. I'm going to have to see it on the news. I'm going to have to see it like somewhere else because I couldn't stay in that city. I was going to die in that city. If I would have stayed in that city, they didn't expect me to get up in the middle of the night and just leave. But they should have known I would have done that shit because I don't play that shit. But they didn't expect me to do that. They were expecting me to stay in that city because they took my kids from me and then they were going to be able to come in and kill me or rob me or rape me because they had all these weird ass plans for me. So that they can cover this up. You get what I'm saying? So I can't really, only thing that I can see on my end that's what's happening is what the spirit tells me because I don't do divination on these people. I don't use my spiritual gifts to look in on these people or anything. I'm like, I don't want to be in their energy at all. I do know because the spirit did inform me that the cousin that I had that I listed in the video, Michael Humphreys, does not work for any police department anymore. Alicia Woodbury does not work for any police department anymore. And I know that by way of my spirit team coming and telling me that these people were placed on leave, unpaid leave, and then they were ultimately fired because their supervisor, the highway patrol person that I had talked to, remember I told you I talked to somebody in Missouri Highway Patrol, and I sent him all the information of me being this missing child, and he told me that he wanted me to name the officers over the phone, and I got real nervous to name the officers that were involved in this because they were my family. And then when I started naming the officers, he was like, yeah, Alicia's clocked in right now. Yeah, Mike just clocked in right now. I'm actually located because he's a highway patrol. So he's telling me I'm actually at the St. Charles Police Department right now. So everybody that you're naming, I'm going to go grab and have an interview with them or whatever. So I got even more nervous because I was still in St. Louis at that point. I was still in St. Louis when that happened or whatever, but I never talked to that man again or whatever. But the spirit came to me a few days ago and told me that he did do his job and he did get those people out of the St. Charles. They went from St. Louis to St. Charles out of the police department because he felt like they were not being honest with him about something pertaining to the Alicia Smiley case. Now, these people that were being questioned by the Missouri Highway Patrol, they're peers. They're my age. This is supposed to be my little cousin, Mikey, and then the girl I grew up with next door that turned out to be a police officer that worked with him, Venus V. Harry's cousin, the lawyer, right? Her cousin. So he did get them out of the police department, as far as I know, because that's what my spirit team told me. But as far as what happened to everybody else, I don't know what's going on with these people. I have no idea. I told you I haven't seen the kidnapper mother since she ghosted me. And that was before I found out I was Alicia Smiley. She ghosted me the moment I asked for a DNA test. So that was like fucking a year or two before I even found out I was Alicia Smiley. I had not talked to her since then. I don't know what the fuck this bitch is. I don't know where my children are. I have 4 children that I have no idea where they are. And I got to deal with that every day too. Every day. I don't know where my kids are. I do not know where they are. How we gonna fix that? Excuse me. I don't know where my sons are. I have no idea. I don't know where my daughters are. I have no idea. I have the one. But the daughters are cut from the bloodline because one of them was able to be manipulated into trying to kill me with these people. And then that oldest one, she also had sex with my husband too, my ex-husband. So I don't really care where she is because that's my daughter. I won't be allowing her back in my life. Do I forgive her? No. I'm just going to be honest with you. No, I don't forgive my daughter. I don't. And the reason why I don't forgive her is because I've seen people have mothers that are on drugs. I've seen people have mothers that are whores. I've seen people who have mothers that are deadbeat ass moms. They don't do shit for their kids. And their kids love the shit out of them. They can be whores. They can be crackheads. Their kids do not give a fuck. And you better not say nothing about their mama. Correct? That's correct, right? I have never been nothing but nice to my daughter, loving to my daughter, kind to my daughter. And yet she still participated in a plot to murder me. That's weird. I know she was underneath the control of the kidnapper mother. I know she was underneath her control. I know she was manipulated, but I just don't feel like that's that much manipulation in the world. I'm just going to be honest. I don't feel like that is that much manipulation in the world, especially when you're grown, you're late teens, early 20s. You know right from wrong. You know what death means. You know what dead means. You know what casket means. You know what that shit means, right? Right. So I don't see me forgiving her, my oldest daughter, because okay, you don't have to talk to me. You can exile me or whatever, but to plot to murder me is that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. To sleep with your stepfather, that's a whole nother story. All these people were having sex with people that I had sex with because of the energy that I hold. And y'all know energy transfers through sex, right? So if I would have sex with anybody, right? My sisters would try to run behind me and have sex. The females in the neighborhood would try to get the nigga that I wanted so they can have sex with him too, but they were trying to get my energy, and I'm not gay, so they can't have sex with me to get the energy. So they were all fuck behind me, including my mother. They were all fuck behind me because they want the energy that I was giving to that particular person. That's the anxiety that y'all are seeing right there. That's why I keep because I'm having anxiety, you know? You said, why would you need to forgive them? They didn't give two shits, so you shouldn't either. Now your family is who gives a damn. Now your family is who gives a damn and cares. Right, exactly. I forgive them for me. I don't forgive them for them. I forgive them for me so that I'm not harboring any hate or anything like that in my heart. So I do forgive these people for me, but I do not forgive them for what they've done. I forgive them for me. It's okay because I survived. But if I had not survived, there would be no such thing as forgiveness. I'd be hunting the shit out of these motherfuckers. If they were able to successfully kill me, they'd be dead shortly after, because I would make it my soul's purpose to kill everybody that had anything to do with Alicia Smiley. And then I'm invisible now too. So now I'm not in the body. I'm finna kill all you motherfuckers. We all finna be on the other side in the upper room together. And I'm not playing about that shit, but I was able to survive. So I'm grateful for that. But this shit hurts me. I ain't gonna lie. Said hashtag truthgang, hashtag stay 10 tones down, hashtag done forgiving and praying for motherfuckers who praying on me. Exactly. Some people, they don't understand that either. I don't and then also I feel like what is wrong about asking me to forgive them, though I do forgive them. I still want them to die and I still want them to go to jail, but I forgive them. Right. I feel like literally I'm the victim of this situation here. And motherfuckers is asking me to be the bigger person. Isn't that what that sounds like when you say, oh, you got to forgive them. You got to forgive them. You're asking me to be the bigger person when they did all of this to me. I don't think there's anybody in the world that has a similar story to me. Okay. Anybody in the world has a similar story than what I've experienced here. This shit is so hard. I don't even know what to do. And sometimes I literally, I have to soothe myself to sleep because my stomach, my everything, I'm laying down and I'm just rocking back and forth and shit like that, because all of the stuff that I've been through, I'm trying to heal it. I'm trying to be okay. You get what I'm saying? This is not okay. None of this shit is okay. None of it. And I just keep trusting God, because I'm after this is all said and done, I still don't have a family. Then I'm going to be able to trust and feel okay around, and I'm going to be safe around. I'm going to feel safe around. After all of this is said and done, I'm still not going to have a family, because I think I will be a damn fool to look past how my blood family treated me here. I feel like that would be setting me up again. Like if I look past that and forgive them too, right? Because like, you know, we got to forgive, right? If I look past that and forgive them too, then I would be setting myself up and being open to allow people to come back in and abuse and misuse me and hurt me. Like, first impressions are a motherfucker, boy. First impressions are a motherfucker. That's why when I did get in contact, well, the family got in contact with me, but when we did make contact with each other, I was on business. In part 3 of that video, I'm offering DNA immediately. I'm offering DNA immediately. I'm offering DNA immediately. The reason why I handle my business like that, because I know that first impressions are everything. First impressions are everything. So if I would have got on there with the family of Alicia Smiley and started chit-chatting, he and ha-ha, they would have had the room to say that I was like bullshitting or I was not really this child. I am this child. I mean, there's no denying that shit. They would have had room to say that I was playing with them or something like that. And I didn't do any of that. I literally offered DNA immediately. Like I'm talking about the first sentence out my mouth was I'm offering DNA immediately to everybody that I spoke with. And they still treated me as if I was trying to play some type of game with them or if I was trying to be weird with them. Or like, it's just weird. Justice for baby Smiley. You said crying is purging. All the injustices that happen to us from so-called caregivers is a lot. We are strong together and we stand with you. Ashe. She said, don't apologize for crying. Shit weird as fuck. It is. Purging with your tears. 10-10, 10-11. Hey, Truth Mods, have an awesome day. You too. Sending love and healing. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. You said, I'm proud of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I said, because spirit must provide, especially if you are chosen. You have a great mission. Sad to say the mission is mind-blowing at times, but we must stand through. But we've already run. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I didn't have my spirit team with me this whole entire time. I'm not going to do it. Because I've not been alone this whole entire time. But I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to have a truly supportive family system. I don't know what it feels like to have healthy relationships with people. When it comes to family members and lovers, I don't know how that works. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do, like be loyal, be honest, and be kind and all of that, but it never was returned to me. So I don't know what it looks like in an equal give and take situation. I don't know what it looks like to be loved by another human being. I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've even been married. I've been married. I don't even know what that means because the marriages were not real, you know? So I don't know. But I know that I'm ready for this to be over and I'm ready to start my new chapter and I'm ready for these people to just be off the earth, like be gone. I want them to be gone. I want them to be gone. And I just feel like they put in a lot of work. They did it. They did their big one. Okay. They put in a lot of work to make sure that I didn't come out of this alive, that I didn't come out of this with my mind, that I didn't come out of this at all. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want me to come out of this at all. And it has taken an immeasurable amount of strength and courage to do this. Like, I don't know if y'all understand how hard it is to make a video about people who you loved and they raised you. And this is the only people that I ever knew as my family. To make a video about them and tell the world that they hurt me. That shit hurt me. Just having to do that hurt me. Having to point these people out, that hurt me. I don't know. You say you have to believe. I do believe. I believe the spirit got this for me. I believe that they're going to give me justice. I believe that everything's going to work out. I just don't know when because everything works in divine timing. And I don't really know how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work out. But no matter what, I don't see where I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't see where I'm going to be okay because I can't get my childhood over again. I can't relive that. So I don't see how I'm going to be okay with that part because I can't relive that. And I said I had an okay childhood because they really never watched me. So I got to get into a lot of stuff and, you know, experience a lot of different things because they didn't watch me. You know what I'm saying? So I could do like a lot of stuff that other kids weren't able to do because I didn't have any supervision. So that part was fun, like running around and doing that. You get what I'm saying? But like as far as, you know, being around the people that I know would have loved and appreciated me. That's the issue that I have. And I'm really upset with my family members, my blood family members, for not letting me see my mother. Like, how could y'all do that? Like, what? Like, I get that they're saying that they're trying to protect her or whatever, but I just feel like sometimes you can feel like you're helping somebody, but you're really doing more harm than you are help. I don't understand why the family feels like keeping me away from my mother for 2 years, damn near going on 3, is going to heal her heart or mine. I don't know. And the family knows that I'm this child too, because of my features, because of the way that I look, because of my mannerism. So it ain't like they really need a DNA test. I'm willing to give them one, but they can look at me and tell. I'm psychic. I already know. They can look at me and tell that I'm this child. They can look at my mannerisms because, see, I'm the missing link to that family, which means there's aunties that act like me. There's people in the family that have my same cheekbones, my lips, my features, my forehead. These people know I'm their child. They know it. That's why I kind of felt like they was involved, because why didn't y'all do nothing to help me? I mean, absolutely nothing to help me. They did not one thing at all to help me. They can't take this shit back. Like, I'm like, oh my God. I don't even know if I could explain how that makes me feel. Like, I don't even know if I have words to explain how that makes me feel with the family did me that way. If I didn't have God, I probably would have killed myself. I'm just going to be honest with you. If I did not have God and I knew that there was that, because what else would I have had? Now, the kidnapper family been abusing me this whole fucking time, right? And I didn't have them. They were like literally planning my funeral, trying to get me offed underneath the false identity so that they never will find out that I'm Alicia Smiley, right? So I never had them, because these were literal criminals, murderers that were going to plan my funeral and collect insurance money to cover up this crime, right? And then I meet my real family, and then they treat me like shit and team up with the kidnappers. Like, if I did not have God, I would have took myself out, because that would have been like my ending. I would have known right then and there that my life means absolutely nothing to anybody, to the family, to the kidnappers. I would know right then and there that I meant nothing to them. But the only thing that helped me hold on is the fact that I knew that I was loved by the divine infinite all. I knew that I have a spiritual team that has kept me this entire time. That's the only thing that has kept me through this, is the fact that the support system that I do have is divine. Because there is no physical support system. There is no physical support shit. And I don't understand. This world is just so fucked up to me. I don't understand. He said, hell, I say I don't belong here. And that's the truth. I don't belong here. I know I don't belong here. Even if God extended my life, right? Because I feel like, you know, because God has given me visions of me. I don't die until I'm old. I've already seen that happen. And when I see visions, it's like prophecy. So I know that I'm not going to die until I like pass down my wisdom to my grandchildren and shit like that. But even if God extended my life another 40 years, it still wouldn't give me back what I lost. Like, how can we compensate? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, even if God extended my life for 40 years, that's not going to give me my youth. Is it? I feel like my youth was preserved because the divine infinite all wanted people to see, you know, his glory. So my youth is preserved. I don't look raggedy and fucked up. I definitely don't look like I was human trafficked, sex trafficked, sold, because I was definitely like sold into some type of slavery. I don't look like I was abused and misused and all the other shit. I definitely was, though. I went through every bit of that. I was beaten. I was raped, all that shit. I went through every bit of that shit. And I don't look like it. So, I mean, I guess one up for God on that one. But I don't know. I just feel like the best years that I had in my life were robbed from me, and they were taken from me. And sometimes I want to scream. Sometimes I want to punch people. Sometimes I want to like rip fucking everything off the walls and scream at the top of my lungs and just like scream, help me, like, help me. That's the word that I would be screaming, like, help me. I don't even know what to do, y'all. I can't do anything, though, other than just keep justice for Alicia Smiley. I can't do anything. Just justice for Alicia Smiley and try to keep moving forward, trying to keep living my life. But the traps that they set for me were so crazy traps, y'all. They were so crazy. Like, they were like, okay, if we can't kill her, then we'll get her locked up in jail. Okay, if we can't get her in jail, then we'll get her committed to a mental hospital. Like, the shit that they were trying to do to me is like, I also seen that Hitman too on my page, because y'all know the husband was on my Facebook page and I blocked him, and I didn't say anything, but his wife was there like literally 2 days later on the suggested friends list because I had blocked him. I blocked her too, and I didn't even say anything about her on camera because I don't want to give that bitch any juice, okay? And then the Hitman that I was telling y'all about, you know, I know the one with the erotica and shit, then he was on there or whatever. But nigga, I hope you die too, and I hope you go to jail for even taking money to kill me, because that's crazy. He didn't kill me because he ended up falling in love with me, but the whole fucking point is, you still are a hitman. So there's like, I can never talk to you again. Like, bruh. Yeah, well, we shared, I feel like it was special, but I would never trust you. I would never fucking trust you because you took money to unalive me. You took money to kill me. The amount of people that took money to harm me is crazy. And these people didn't even know that I was this missing child. They just were told some type of narrative. Oh, she's a whore. Oh, she's on drugs. Her life doesn't mean anything. She doesn't value her life. And they didn't know that they were being hired to cover up a crime that the people that hired them committed. They had no idea. They literally thought that they were being hired to murder me because I was on drugs, because I threw my life away, because, or whatever. I was never on drugs or whatever, but this is what the family was telling other people because they needed people to think that I was worthless. I was a crackhead. She's got mental illness, whatever they could. She's a criminal, whatever they could think negative about me. They needed people to think, because it would make them easier to then want to hurt or harm me, because they feel like, oh, she a crackhead. She a whore. She on drugs. Like, nobody's going to value your life if you don't value your life. So they were telling these people that my life was invaluable. So that's why these people did it. And they didn't know that I was Alicia Smiley. So I know a lot of them feel really bad for what they have done, but it's too late. It's too late. It's a lot of people I know for sure that were drug into this under false pretenses. They thought that they were going after Edie, not Alicia Smiley. They thought they was going after Edie, not Alicia Smiley. Then they see this flyer right here. Everybody want to back out the plan now because you see that this shit was bigger than what it ever was. Even the girl, the dumb bitch from the murder plot video, she did not know that I was Alicia Smiley. Do you get what I'm saying? They never, the family that hired her to murder me, they never told her that I was Alicia Smiley. They never told her that. They hired her to murder Edie. They hired her to murder somebody who did not exist. She thinking she just gonna beef with her new husband's ex-wife, his first ex-wife. Remember, there's a woman in between. That's what they hired her to do, to get into it with Edie. She didn't know that she was going to be killing Alicia Smiley had she been successful. She thought she was just going to be murdering Edie. My ex-husband, the preacher, the hitman, the psychopath, that motherfucker, he did not know that he was hired to come in and marry Alicia Smiley. He did not know that his baby mama, his ex-wife, was Alicia Smiley. He didn't know that. The family members, he thought that that was my real mama. I don't forgive you, though. I just want you to know that. I know what spirit has shown me, okay? He thought that that was my real mother that was telling him, oh, it's okay for you to abuse her. Oh, it's okay for you to cheat on her. Oh, it's okay for you to not give a fuck about her. Oh, it's okay for you to do everything that you're doing to her, because my mother was giving him the okay. Every person that ever abused me, misused me, that came along after the kidnapping of Alicia Smiley was given permission by Marion Williams, who was the person who raised me, because she's supposed to be my mama. And y'all need to think about this, right? If you somebody mama, right, and you know your child, people in the neighborhood are going to believe whatever you say about that child because that's your child, okay? So if I'm somebody mama and I'm telling you my child has these type of problems, my child got this type of shit, why wouldn't they believe you if you're supposed to be my mom? She's not my mom, and they didn't know she wasn't my mom, but now it all makes sense to these people. Do you get what I'm saying? Now it all makes sense to them why she was so adamant about hurting me, harming me, getting me thrown in a mental hospital and all this other shit, because she's not my mother. Okay, so if that's my mom and she's saying that this person needs to be in a mental hospital, and when you see her, right? Okay, they're going to go with what she's saying, because who would know you better than your own mama? But now that they see the missing child flight, like all these people that were involved, that got involved later on in life, they all was tricked. None of them had any idea that I was Alicia Smiley. They all thought that they were attacking Edie. Whoever the false name that they gave me, that's who they all thought that they were hired to kill. They all thought they were hired to kill Edie. They never agreed to kill Alicia Smiley because they did not know I was Alicia Smiley. They didn't know. until they found out that I was Alicia Smiley when all y'all found out, the Hitmans and everybody included. They found out I was Alicia Smiley when y'all found out. And that's when they started to back out, because they was like, hold on. Now, we was down for murdering your child because you was going to pay us for life insurance money. But you didn't tell us that you had been kidnapped this child and been abusing her whole entire rib. And they felt bad. They felt bad because they didn't know the backstory behind me being a 3-year-old child. So this is why I'm not dead. Because a lot of the hitmen and hit women decided that they were going to back down once they found out that I was really Alicia Smiley and not Edie. Wasn't really a whore. Never was on drugs. None of that shit. Everything they was told about me was a lie. Yeah, I smoke weed. Yeah, I drink shroom tea every now and then. But I was never a whore and I was never on drugs. My life was always valuable to me. I always cared about my appearance, how I looked. They told them I didn't take care of myself. Like I have poor hygiene or something like that. They told these people all that type of shit about me. The whole time I'm on YouTube and live and on Facebook and shit like that. So y'all can see the truth. You get what I'm saying? Y'all can see the truth. But they were telling people lies to cover up that I was Alicia Smiley. And I don't know. I don't know. You said you're here for me. Thank you. So we support you, but understand I was stagnant on titles, but learned they didn't protect me. Yeah. Said, yes, life of trauma. That's what this has been. You said, baby, release. I love you, sweetie. I'm here for you. Thank you so much. You feel me? Wrap my arms around you. I appreciate that virtual hug. I'll take it, because ain't no family members really trying to hug me. Ain't nobody really trying to love me in this bitch. This shit really make me feel like nobody... I know I'm loved by the divine infinite all. So when I come on here and I express that I feel like nobody cares about me, that nobody loves me and all the other shit, I feel that way about humans. I feel that way about humans because the example that I was given by the kidnapper family and then the example that I was given by my blood family, I know for sure that those people do not love me. And they never did. They can say they did, but they didn't. Because if it was me, there's no way that I'm going to put you back in danger. When I get you back, you're my missing family member. I'm going to protect you with all my might. There's no way that I'm going to put you back in danger. I said, nobody for you either. It's unfortunate. It is. I'm tired of being like that. That's why I try to show my kids a lot of love. I want to always show my kids that I love them and hug them and give them everything that I didn't have in this life, like the support and the love, and let them know that I will always be there for them and that they can talk to me and they can come to me about anything, because I didn't want them to feel like I felt growing up. I didn't want them to feel like they didn't have anybody and nobody would listen to them and none of that shit. I didn't want my kids to go through that shit. And it's a horrible feeling. That's all I can really say. This is a horrible feeling to go through. I'm sorry, I gotta watch me cry this morning, but I mean, this is really what I'm feeling. I mean, it is, because I'm just like, goddamn, like, is my life really not important to y'all? It make me sad because also the people that were hired to hurt me and the people that got on the hate train, they can't tell you what I did to them to make them do this to me. Nobody can say that I did something directly to them. Even that girl in the murder plot video, like she can never, like in the whole murder plot video, y'all never seen her say what I did to her to make her hate me so much, to make her want to see me dead. Like y'all never heard her say none of that shit. She basically was like, you said you ain't care about my baby, but bitch, why would I care about your baby when I got 2 babies by the nigga you having a baby by and he's not helping me? So why would I congratulate you about your shit? I said congratulations to single motherhood, bitch, because that's how you do when you get you pregnant. But what did I ever do to you personally to hurt you? What? When was I ever there to like fuck up your marriage or get in between you and my ex or whatever? Like, what did I do to you personally to make you hate me or try to hurt me? I want to know what I did to these people to make them do this to me. What did I do to my cousins and that kidnapper family? What did I do to y'all to make y'all turn against me and not stand up for me? What did I do to y'all? I want to know, like, what made these people turn against me? Like, what personally I want to know, like, if y'all can name to me or name for me one thing that I did to you personally to make y'all do this to me. I want to know what encounter or experience did you have with me to make y'all decide that I didn't deserve to live anymore. And I'll be open to anybody coming in the comment section and telling me, or if you want to email me or message me as to why y'all felt like I didn't deserve to live, that's fine. I would like to know what I did in my lifetime to any of y'all. And I mean, to the whole entire kidnapper family, to the blood relatives, to the people that were hired to take me out of here. I want y'all to tell me what I did. Did I sleep with your nigga? Did I get you caught up in something? I've never done any of those things. I've never done any of those things to anyone. But I'm just saying, like, what reason were all of you all so quick to jump on the hate train with me? Like, what reason for this? What is the reason for this? Hopefully that'll help me stay up for a little bit. I did get some sleep, though. I only slept for like 3 hours because, like I said, I was mass sending out this video to people that I knew had seen me in person and had seen me in real life. So I stayed up all night getting it to people that I know knew me and probably should have gotten that video first. Probably should have gotten the video 2 years ago when I first discovered it, because these are the people that I spent all of my schooling years around and everything, you know. He said, "Can't nobody tell you how you were supposed to feel?" I don't even know how to feel. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. You said they're not worth your love. I don't think so. I really don't feel like they're worth my forgiveness either. But like I said, I do forgive the people that have harmed me, hurt me for me. I don't forgive them for any other reason. I forgive them so that I'm able to still love people healthily, and I'm still able to be open to experience real love when it does come in, real family when it does come in. That's the only reason why I forgive these people, so that I'll still have a space in my heart for whatever the divine infinite all has for me. But I really wish that the divine infinite all would, like, in this this pain that I've been dealing with for 40 years, like, that would help me a lot if God would come through and stop this for me, because I need it to stop. I need the whole situation to stop. I was ready for this situation to be over. The moment that it started, I was ready for it to be over. Like, that's another reason why I was very adamant about giving the family of Alicia Smiley my DNA, and why I was offering it, because I'm suffering. I'm like, every day I am suffering. Like, I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't want to keep having to go through what I feel every single day. That's why I wanted to quickly take a DNA test, quickly do it, and quickly get, like, this over with, because then it can end my pain. It can end my suffering. I'm sorry, y'all. So you have righteous anger and emotions. Let the tears flow. I don't want to cry about it, though, because I am genuinely a happy person. I love to laugh. I love to have fun. I love to, you know, feel good. And I like all things happy. I don't really like to cry. But I'm crying because I'm tired. I know. Y'all just don't have no idea how long I've been crying for help. I've been crying for help, like, this whole entire time. I've been asking for help and trying to get people to listen to me and let them know that I did not belong to this family, and nobody was listening to me, and I still feel like unheard. There's no way that I would go this hard if it wasn't me. There is no way that I would put myself through this if this was not me. This is not nothing that I would do for fun or for clout. I'm really hurting inside, y'all. I'm really hurting inside because of this situation. I don't have anybody. I don't have a family. The family that I did have, y'all watch them on social media slowly pick apart my family. and rob me of my children for no reason. Y'all watch, like, I try to keep that family structure for my kids. These people really just kept trying to re-traumatize me. Like, they kidnapped me and they just kept trying to re-traumatize me so that they can keep a mental control over me. I am happy, though, and I'm grateful, and I don't want nobody to feel like I'm just complaining. No, I am so grateful to the Divine Infinite All for making sure that I was able to stay alive. Like, I'm grateful for that. But it's a lot I still don't understand. Like, I still do not understand, like, why me? Why me? There's like a million kids that they could have taken, but why did they take me? Why did they do this to me? Why did they do this to my children? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't even think, like, there's anything in my mind that makes me feel like I deserve this or I did something wrong to make this happen to me. Like, I just really feel like I had a shitty end of the stick. Like, I just, like, literally, I came up out my mama womb and I had to fight. And I'm still fighting. 40 years later. I'm gonna be 43 years old, y'all. And y'all didn't know. They lied to me about my age. Like, do y'all know, like, how I had to mentally adjust to that too? Like, they lied to me about even how old I was, my birthday, like, everything, like. Come on, babe. Don't be failing me. I need you. So I love you more than they ever could. Please, sister, blood doesn't make family. I don't feel at all that blood makes family because honestly, I've met more people throughout the course of me just traveling, trying to save my life and get away from this other family that have treated me with more love, kindness, and respect than both the kidnapper family and my blood family. Y'all are perfect strangers to me, and y'all have treated me with more kindness and respect than the people that have raised me and the people that lost me. Well, I don't know if they lost me. I kind of feel like with the reaction that they gave, they may have had a part in me disappearing. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because if they didn't, I don't understand why they wouldn't open me and welcome me with open arms, at least until the DNA testing was done. At least until they could figure out whether or not I was their child. But even if they hadn't DNA tested me, I'm the only person in the world with the identifying marks. I'm the only person in the world with the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings. I'm the only person in the world matching the description of a missing child in the same picture of somebody wanted for kidnapping. That is a 1 in a million photo right there. That's 1 in a million. So the amount of evidence that I had and presented to the world, which the family got a hold of, I feel like was enough to try to protect me until they were able to get results. But they didn't do that. They chose not to do that. Everybody got free will, though. But I'm a firm believer that your family is going to be people that you're not blood related to. Because I've had, like I said, more kindness just in the people in Truth Gang, not the trolls, but the people here in Truth Gang. I've had more kindness from you guys that I've ever received in my life from anybody that I knew on a daily basis. I went to different states and met people that had never met me before. They were so kind to me. And I never experienced anything like it. I experienced people treating me like I'm a human for once, people that didn't know me, that weren't out to abuse me and hurt me. I experienced that all of those things once I got away from the family members, people that were encouraging my creativity, not calling it stupid, not making fun of it. People that told me I was beautiful. You know, I found out that I was beautiful when I got from underneath the grasp of this family, because when I was younger and I was around this kidnapper family, they were always saying, "You're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly." I told y'all they beat that in my head every single day. And that's how I know it be them in the comment section talking about my appearance. Because then when God told me to just leave in the middle of the night and get up and go. And I was obedient to that. When I got to every city I traveled to, North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, I went to Alabama, I went to fucking Louisiana, I went to motherfucking Omaha, Nebraska, I went to Chicago. Every city that I went to, people were just like, you're so beautiful. Look, you're beautiful. This is what people were telling me. And I was shocked that these people thought that I was attractive because I had been brainwashed into thinking that my nose it looked funny. My forehead was big. I'm ugly. I'm too dark skinned. I'm too skinny. My titties are too small. And I didn't really even get it until I left St. Louis, until I got under the grasp of these people that have mentally, physically, emotionally, religiously abused me, that I realized that I was pretty because everybody else in the world was calling me pretty. And that's another thing that helped me realize that I didn't really need those people around me, because everything that they were saying about me when I was confined to them, when I was under enslavement with these people, when I got onto the world, everybody else in the world that did not know me was saying different. They were saying, you're very beautiful. You're attractive. Like, dudes would even treat me shitty because they thought that I was stuck up, but I didn't even know I was pretty. I didn't even know I was pretty because they never told me I was pretty. They told me I was ugly my whole life, so I didn't even know I was pretty. And I've been fine this whole time. I didn't even know it. Because that's the type of spell they had me under. That's the type of abuse that I was enduring, you know? So I'll always be with you. Ashe. So it's not for you to fix. Blood doesn't make love. Soul Tribe loves you more. I believe that too, which is why I just feel like I will never extend myself to the family of Alicia Smiley, my blood family. I will never extend myself to them again. And it's their job to fix it because they lost me. And if they don't fix it, that's just going to furthermore prove that you don't love me. Y'all didn't give a fuck about losing me or leaving me out there for the world at 3 years old to do whatever to me. And they trust me. They did whatever they wanted to me. Okay. The fact that the family has been quiet since I made part 3 of the video, nobody has reached out to me from that family to try to offer, like, we're sorry, Crystal didn't represent us. Because if you watch part 3, y'all see what the cousin did to me. They could say, Crystal is not a representation of our family. We didn't tell her to do that. She did it of her own recognizance. She did it of her own will. We didn't agree with that. We didn't tell her to do that. Somebody, a cousin, a third cousin could even test me from that family. You don't got to be nobody intermediate or any of that shit. Anybody, if they felt like they really gave a fuck about me, then somebody, since that third part video, they would have reached out to me by now. Don't y'all think, or am I tripping? Y'all think that the family that lost me, they would have reached out and said, hey, look, we made a mistake. We shouldn't have handled you like that. And even if you're not our child, we still like to give you an option to test. Right? Or something. Nobody really has ever reached out to me. I think I scared the shit out of them, though, with my reaction to the situation, because y'all know me in Truth Gang. Y'all know how I turn into Asha. I will shapeshift. I will turn into Madre Omega Ashavai Ishtar, which makes me a stronger version of myself. So I think that my strength may have scared these family members off, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me. But I did come in love, and I did not come to play with anybody in Alicia Smiley's family, and that is proven in the 3rd video. I didn't come to play with anybody. My first to second sentence was, I'm offering DNA to anybody that I was talking to, and I offered DNA to like 50 people in that video. And nobody took advantage of it. Nobody tried to like help me out here, you know? And so I feel your pain. I appreciate you so much for being there. I do. You said the simple fact that you are alive is like Yeshua turning over the tables in the temple. I believe that too. And the Spirit had told me something as well, because I'm still trying to heal and gather what the fuck these people done did to me, right? So they were given orders to kill me immediately. Right after they kidnapped me, they were given orders to kill me immediately. But they're energy vampires. They did see that I was gifted. And I feel like that's why they put me in so many things. Like they had me dancing on boats, like river cruises. I was like people's entertainment. It was like the entertainment industry on a smaller scale that they had me in, right? Tap dancing, ballet, entertaining these people with money, basically, you know, on riverboats. And I was this age when I was doing that shit on stage. I was in the Nutcracker in St. Louis, Missouri at the Fox Theater, all that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, they were doing those things to me because they knew that I was gifted. They were given instructions to immediately kill me, and they didn't. And now they all wish that they had done that. They were going to harvest my energy, let me live for a little bit. Everybody in the family get insurance policies on me, kill me underneath the false name, or get me locked up, and then, you know, they can get the money, and then the Alicia Smiley case will never be solved. So, excuse me, y'all. I also got to regulate my breathing because I told you I do have anxiety from this. And the fact that I'm trying to vape in between me trying to breathe is probably not a good idea. It said, relax, babe, God awoke you. I feel like God did awake me. But this long suffering that I deal with is very painful. And I do sleep good at night, but there are some nights that I'm up and I'm shaking and I'm rocking back and forth and I'm in tears and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. I'm just going to be honest with you. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck. Said, keep the faith. I see them eyes, TY. I know what you be thinking with them eyes. You said, that's fact. I already know what you be on, TY, with that. But you're in control, so you got this. You said, that's facts. You said, did they ritualize? They did. They did. They molested both of my twins. Y'all remember when I got on here and I said my daughters needed help because they were in danger because my kidnapper mother kept allowing them around the preacher who I knew wasn't right and was like into like trying to child molest motherfuckers and shit. So I didn't want her to have him around my children. We had already been divorced for 10 years and he was still coming around. And I noticed that my oldest daughter, she's 18, she started to wear sluttier clothing. This is right before I found out that she wasn't my mother, and I hadn't found out that I was Alicia Smiley yet, but I was already skeptical of the family. The way that my 18-year-old was dressing was inappropriate to me, like belly shirts and all that shit. Okay, when you turn 18, of course you're gonna want to show your little body off and all that other shit. That's fine, but I was very reserved at that age. So like booty shorts, like the coochie cutters and the belly shirts, to me, I felt like was inappropriate for my daughter to be wearing. And I'm trying to tell my mama, like, I know she 17, 18 or whatever, but you wouldn't let me dress like that. And I don't feel like it's okay for her to be dressing like that either. And they definitely sexualized her as well. And the outfits that she was wearing, turns out my ex-husband, he was buying them outfits for her. And that's another red flag that really fucked me up, because he was buying her whore like outfits, like the little bit, like this shirt right here is like something I have on, but I'm grown. I'm a 43-year-old ass woman, so I can wear what I want to wear, right? But a little 17-year-old girl, and if it's my 17-year-old girl, my 18-year-old girl, I don't want my daughter dressing like that. My daughter, she 18, the one that's in her sleep right now, she already know. She can only wear her little shorts in the house. She cannot wear her little shorts outside and all that shit, but I feel like they were already like grooming her and putting her in these rituals with these people as well. And then my other daughter with special needs, how I knew something was wrong with her and that she was being abused is because she likes to repeat stuff. She'd be like, Mommy, I love you, Mommy. I love you, Mommy. I miss you, Mommy. I miss you, Mommy. Right? So she likes to repeat stuff because she has shaken baby syndrome, mild cerebral palsy, right? So when I would go to the kidnapper mother's house to see her, she'd be like, you trust me, Mommy? You trust me? And I'm like, why you keep asking me if I trust you? I'm like, of course, baby, I trust you. She's like, you trust me? I'm like, I trust you. And then she's like, you trust Nana? Because she's talking about the kidnapper mom. You trust Nana? I trust Nana. I trust Nana. And I trust my dad too. I trust my dad too. And she's talking about the preacher. But remember, we've been divorced for 10 years. And I'm like, why does she keep using this word, right? So they were telling her, when they were doing whatever they were doing to her, they were telling my daughter, you can trust me. It's okay. You can trust me, because she got special needs and she really don't know, everything, because she got special needs, right? So that's where my daughter was getting that from. And my other daughter that's back there asleep, she realized something was up with that too, because she's my daughter's little sister, but of course she doesn't have the brain injury. So she's kind of a little smarter and my other daughter's smart, but she has a brain injury for what happened to her, right? So she's a little smarter. And my youngest daughter was like, Mama, that ain't right. Like somebody's like coercing her or something, because she kept saying, Mama, you trust me? Mama, I trust my Nana. I trust my dad too. I trust my dad. And I'm like, are they asking you to trust them? She's like, yeah, I trust them. You trust them? And I'm like, yeah, baby, I trust them. I'm telling my daughter, yeah, I trust them, but I really don't trust these people. But she has special needs. So I'm going to try to not put her in like an uproar or something by saying something that may trigger her or whatever, because she does have special needs and she may throw a fit where she'll be like, ah! Like that, and she'll be like going back and forth and shit like that. So I didn't want to trigger my daughter by saying, no, I don't trust them, and then make her feel uncomfortable. But I could tell that she was being coached as well with sexual things and stuff like that, because she kept asking for trust, or, you know, people were saying to her, because she likes to repeat what's being said to her as well. So people were saying to her, you can trust me. You can trust me. Like, don't worry about it. You can trust me. So I knew that they were having her do things that she wasn't supposed to be doing, under the guise of, you can trust me, or you can trust this, and everything's going to be okay. So they definitely ritualized. They ritualized all my children. The reason why they did that is because they were going to try to keep a hold of my bloodline. So that's why she arranged marriages for me and everything like that. So when I would have children, that's why she had to do what she did to get custody of my children. So that way she could still have control over my bloodline. So if anything happens to me, they still got Alicia Smiley because they have Alicia Smiley's children. Right. And then also with that, I told y'all that right after they kidnapped me, the leader of their family, he was a Mason. He was also a preacher. He left me all of their wealth. So I gained an inheritance. Like right after they kidnapped me, he left all the money for me too. So they planned on killing me. They were upset because they kidnapped me, and then somebody in their family left me all of their money after he died. All of their riches and shit went to me, right? This happened when I was a very young child too, right? So all of the riches went to me and their family. So when I began to have children, they already knew they was going to try to off me because I'm hot. I'm Alicia Smiley, and nobody can find out that I'm Alicia Smiley. So they already knew that they was going to try to kill me, right? And when I had children, if anything, if they were able to kill me or whatever, then the inheritance would go to my kids. But then the lady, she got my kids. So they kill me, and then they get the insurance money from me, right? But then the inheritance will have to go to my children, because my children would be the next to kin. And she has control over my children. Custody of my children would then give the inheritance back to her. Do you get what I'm saying? The kidnapper mother, the person who left me, the inheritance was her father, right? So if she can get my kids from me, then she'll be able to get the inheritance after she kills me through the kids, because she has custody of them. You get what I'm saying? So that was her plan with that. You said it's sad that nobody came and protected an innocent child. Yes, I have a similar story like yours. I feel like it's very sad too. And then right now to this day, nobody's still coming to protect this innocent child. Like, not even everybody like just dropped the ball on me. Like, I don't even, am I real? Like, I don't even fucking know. Like, I don't know. Because, like, I just don't know. Because where do you get help from? Like, if I can't go to the police because the police is the ones that kidnapped me, and then I can't go to my blood family because they're fucking, I don't know, idiots. I'm sorry, ones that didn't do shit wrong to me. But if you see the example that y'all gave me, then that's why I was saying I don't even fucking know. Like, only thing that I can do is go to God. Only thing I can do is trust God, you know? You say, okay, what about the little girl in that picture? Those pictures, she demands justice. She demands justice. She demands justice. Fuck the bigger man. Exactly. Like, what about me? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think that forgiveness of these people that have done what they did to me should even be on the table. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't even think that it should be on the table for them ever. Because what the fuck? You know? So I've been married and was sleeping with a live demon who was assigned to get me up out of here with my own family. Baby father help. That's exactly what I went through. And I don't even know how I'm going to recover from some shit like that. I just have no idea. I just have no idea how I'm going to recover from that. Okay, I'm just making sure, because I did get like a little Red Bull on my keyboard, but I just want to make sure I didn't break it. Because who the fuck got $500 for another laptop? Not me. You say you was kept protected by the Most High Divine from birth. I really was. They kept me from my mother for years, brainwashed me. You said, scream, baby girl. All right, I do. I want to scream, and I want to shout. I want to punch people. I want to rip people with my hands apart. I just want to rip them all apart with my hands. I do. I want to set some shit on fire, blow up some shit. I want to do all that because the pain that I feel inside concerning the situation is just insane. The amount of pain that I have to transmute every single day, and I have to keep telling myself that I'm loved by God and to keep going. and that my mission is great, that my path is great, and that everything's going to be all right, you know. So you will get your justice. He said, Kelly said, I was scrolling along YouTube and I see your face and your pain and I know nothing, but I'm sorry for the pain that you're going through. Thank you, Kelly, for joining me. If you were wondering what those tears were for, it is because I'm adult missing child Alicia Smiley. I was kidnapped at age 3 from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was taken and I was raised in St. Louis, Missouri by law enforcement. This is a 40-year-old case, and the reason why the case has not been solved is because the people that were supposed to be solving the case are the people that kidnapped me. And I haven't been able to receive justice for this because the people that kidnapped me is the police. Like, who do you call when the people that's supposed to help you are the people that hurt you? And I'm crying because I've been going through this for 2 years and nobody has helped me. Nobody tried to protect me. Nobody has helped me. Nobody has done anything to help me. I've been fighting this by myself, and this is the biggest thing that I've ever done in my life. Like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. This is the biggest thing I've ever done in my life, and I have absolutely no physical support around me. I met my blood family over the internet, and they threw me away again. They didn't protect me again. They allowed me to be kidnapped in the first place, and when they get an opportunity for me to come back into their life, they choose not to protect me again. And I've just been through a lot of shit concerning this situation, and I haven't received any help, and that's why I'm crying, because I'm hurt, and I feel like I was failed by humanity. I was failed by everybody that ever was in my life, and I also feel like it's not fair. I feel like it's not fair because I was 3 years old and I didn't do anything wrong to anybody. I was innocent. The people that kidnapped me have been trying to murder me. They've hired hitmen. They've done so much shit to me. They are police. They tried to, as I was growing up, they raised me. So as I was growing up, they tried to get me caught up in legal cases. They would go commit crimes and try to get me caught up in legal cases. So even after they kidnapped me, I would still be in the legal system so they could still have control over me underneath the name that they gave me. And I just don't know why any of this was done to me, Kelly. I don't have a clue why any of this was done to me. Like I said, I met my family after this video. The video is in the pin. That's the pin comment if you want to check out me being this missing child. I was able to meet my family online, and they basically set me back out to slaughter. They contacted the people that kidnapped me, and they believed them. Like, they contacted them to ask them who I was. Like, the kidnappers was going to be like, yeah, this your child. This your baby. We took her. Here you go. You want her back now? Here, we took her. They didn't do that. They told the family that I had mental illness, and they were like, oh, okay, she just must be a crazy. They didn't even look into it. I swear to God, they did not even look into it. They just flat out lied. And part 3, there's a part 3 to this video, Kelly. Not this video. So part 2, where you're going to find all my identifying marks and all the proof that I am this missing child and who did it, who took me. I'm going to point that out to you as well in the second video. That's the pinned comment right there. And then in the third video, you'll get to see my interaction with my family and how they mishandled me. Yeah. My whole life was taken from me, Kelly. I don't even know what to do. They gave me a whole fucking different false identity. I birthed children. Their birth certificates do not say Alicia Smiley. Right? So they basically stole my birthright. They stole my life. They stole everything about me. And they were police officers, so they got away with it for 40 years. I'm about to be 43 years old, Kelly. I'm also 3 years older than what they told me that I originally was. Like, according to the identity that the kidnapper family gave me, I'm supposed to be turning 39, but in reality, I'm going to be 43 years old next month. I'm going to be 43. They stole time from me that I'll never get back, Kelly. And like I said, even if I was to win a $1 billion lawsuit against these people, they can't give me my 40 years back. They can't take away none of this pain I've been through. They can't take away none of the abuse. They can't give me nothing that I lost. They can give me money, but that ain't gonna heal me. So that's why I'm sad. This is like my little healing ceremony. I was gonna come on here and do a reading, but then I got emotional and now I'm just talking. I said, no, baby, you're gorgeous. It's heart, not visual. Thank you. You said, I believe you are beautiful. Forgive them for your own healing and being. I forgive them for my own healing and being. You said, they are not worth your happiness and joy. You got this, sister, sending you calming energy. Thank you. I'm happy, though. I don't want y'all to think I'm not happy because I just sat here and cried for an hour and a half. I don't want y'all to think I'm not happy. I am happy. But I'm a little confused. And when I say I'm confused, let me be clear on the confusion. My confusion is not about me being this missing child, not about what happened to me. My confusion is, why? That's my confusion. Why didn't nobody love me enough? Why didn't nobody listen to me? Why didn't nobody help me? Like, there were so many people that knew what was going on, and nobody did anything to stop this or protect me or like, it's crazy to me how irrelevant I was to humans. It's crazy to me how irrelevant I even was to law enforcement. Like, I don't understand it. May I ask that you guys to send me positive energy, love, and light? I'm not really sad. I'm really not. I'm just hurt inside. And every day that I don't have justice, it hurts a little bit more. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I hurt just a little bit more because I have to live in this. I got so much, like, there's literally so much tissue. I was like, I have to live in this. I'm trying to wipe my tears off the table because I just stuck my hand in water, which means it's tears. I have to live in this every single day. It's like torture to me. Every day that I don't see my story on the news. Every day that there is no communication from a family member. Granted, I did say that I don't want to have anything to do with the family of Alicia Smiley, but I would like a DNA. I would like the family to give me the DNA. I mean, y'all obviously didn't want anything to do with me. The only reason why I said that I didn't want anything to do with y'all is because the way y'all treated me. So it wasn't like I came in with a stank attitude, like, fuck my real family, fuck y'all. Like, I never came in like that. I came in very humble. I came in very respectful. And all I was trying to do was save my life and the life of my children. I really don't think they love me. I'm like, that hurts me so much. Like, I don't really think they love me. I really don't think they do. And that shit hurt because I know for sure that kidnapper family didn't love me, which means there's like nobody that had an opportunity to love me that really ever did. I know that kidnapper family side is torn into shreds, and I know that I do truly have like 1 or 2 people that really love me on that side, but they didn't know because they grew up with me, so they didn't know what these people had done to me. They're probably thinking my cat loves me. She's like, I got you. I'll rub up against you. Y'all see her tail. She's like, I'll rub up against you right quick, make you feel better. Oh, girl, you got your ass in this oracle now. Now, you know you can't be doing that. Of course, it's her. Say hi. She meow. She meow. No, you want to say hi? Come here, let me hold you. Can I hold you? Don't eat my hair. I know you finna try to eat my hair. Don't eat my hair. No. Let me hold you, baby. Because mommy needs some love. I gotta get my hair out the way, though, because you're going to try to eat it. Give me some love, girl. Yes, your baby. Yes, your baby. Yes, your baby. Yes, my baby. Yeah, you're my little baby. Yes, you want my little baby. Yeah, you're my baby. Wish my baby, y'all. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Thank you so much. You should me some love. You should me some love, bitch, baby. Now you gonna eat Santa Muerte? Girl, get it out your mouth. Let it go. Let it go. You get my chain stuck on your tooth. I gotta wait on her to release herself from my chain. Don't run. You're gonna yank your tooth out now. Don't do all that. That's why I be telling you, don't chew on my chain, but you always got something in your mouth. He said, she's so adorable. Said, whirlwind of positive energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all the love and the support, the loyalty, all of that. Like, y'all really are my family, and one day I'm gonna have a family. I do feel like Job, though. I feel like I walked the Bible out. I feel like I walked the entire fucking Bible out, like for real, for real. Even the second coming, where motherfuckers thought I was dead and now I'm alive. I literally feel like I walked the Bible out. Not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm just saying I feel like I walked this shit out. And they tried to crucify me and everything. They did. They sacrificed me. And I'm just gonna be honest, that's how I feel. And if like nobody else is gonna give me another story, another side of the story, I guess. So that's the only information that I have to go with. I do feel like I was a sacrificial lamb for the Smiley family. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what I feel like. Because why would they treat me that way? Why would they do that? Say, hey, Kitty. She is funny. She is. She's like the bad cat, but she is also the one that gives me like the most love. And Santa Muerte was telling me that she's going to be a fierce protector. Like, she going to be scratching the shit out of a motherfucker for me. Okay, so that's why I keep her. She's just a little bit more like rough to deal with, a little wild child and shit like that. She thinks she the boss or whatever. You said cats can absorb negative energies, entities, drop them off, usually outside. If they are Tommy cats, then they will come back home to absorb more. Inside babies absorb and transmute with teleportation. I think that too, because my cats be coming out of nowhere. But let's get some oracle and maybe I can get some comfort. I don't really feel comfortable with pulling cards because I didn't give Ashe. And usually when I'm tapping into like tarot or something like that, and I've already been here an hour and 37 minutes. And I'm going to hang out with you guys. We'll just get a message and just see what Spirit has to say. And I didn't really get no trolls this live, so that's cool. But I don't know how many views I got. And I don't really care about the views because I don't really need a whole bunch of people seeing me crying. But I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do because other than celebrate myself, that's what I'm saying. Y'all come to my virtual birthday party because I'm just going to celebrate myself because I feel like that's the only thing that I can do. I can celebrate myself. I can thank God that I made it, and I can try to live a peaceful life moving forward and try to be happy moving forward. That's all I can do. But we're going to get some oracle cards for the 3 people that's here. And that's good because that means there's not a lot of energy here, which means we could probably really get a good message. Okay. Because there's not a lot of people's energy here. Just a quick Ashe. I ain't even ate breakfast yet, so that's why my stomach is growling. I usually only eat once a day. It got dark all of a sudden, but a quick one. We give Ashe to the divine infinite all. We give Ashe to all of our Oris that are in the upright. We also like to give Ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, known and unknown, I mean as well. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay, my laptop is not plugged up. No, that mean as well. Ashe. We ask that they would deliver a message to the tribe, to the group, to the unit, to the whole that's most relevant at this point in time, and all messages that we receive with love, honor, and respect. And as always, spirit, gratitude. Ashe. And I don't want nobody to think because I have these moments that I don't trust my divine spirit, that I don't trust my spirit team. I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to say. I don't even know the steps to take. Like, I don't even know the steps to take. So oftentimes I find myself doing nothing and just waiting on God to make something happen for me because I don't know what to do. I wait. and I do what I can do, which is like get on here and Justice for Alicia Smiley. Hope my videos will see, somebody will see my videos, or they can reach viral status so that the world can see it, so that I can feel safe and feel like it's okay for me to go outside without a hitman lurking around the corner or some fucking sniper or something. So I don't want y'all to like, you know, think I don't trust my spirits. It's just that I've never been in this situation before, and I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what to do, y'all. Every time I travel to a new city, I'm still scared to call the police because I know that they're all somehow like connected, even though they're different jurisdictions and shit like that. They still can cooperate with each other. And these people are Masons, so there's always going to be good people and bad people, but I don't know who is who when it comes to police. So I have to literally just sit. I can't just run to a police station anywhere and feel like my story is going to get heard or be comfortable with talking to them about this. We did that in Atlanta and the bitch still lied. So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. This is a huge politician. This is my politician since the lie started. All right, we can get some messages, y'all. I'm good, y'all, okay? I'm just crying because this shit hurt. And I don't know how to not make it hurt. I don't know how to not make it hurt, y'all. Somebody finna be calling the shots. So, hey, girl, we here with you. Thank you. You could be calling the shots. You could have passed all your spiritual tests. You could be in charge. Butterfly. Somebody transmuted. Somebody transformed. Somebody spreading their wings, and they probably gonna be about to fly here, okay? Somebody need to keep their mouth closed. Like maybe something's about to happen or whatever. And then when it happens, you probably got to be quiet. Okay. And I also cried too because y'all have no idea how long I've had to keep my mouth closed because nobody was listening to me. Nobody was listening to me. So I would not say anything. Like after a while when I was with those people, I just wouldn't say nothing at all because I knew that wasn't nobody going to believe me. I don't know what this is. I got time today, so we're just going to get two more. I wanted to get a pull from each row. Okay. The real way out. So maybe somebody found the real way out of the situation, of their situation. Benjamin Button, aging backwards. So again, somebody probably looks really good for what they've been through. Somebody probably looks fantastic. I need to make sure there's no tears on the table. Somebody probably looks really good for what they've been through. Really, really good. And we do thank the divine spirit for preservation. We do. Maybe I should get one just to see from the overall energy oracle. Thank y'all for sitting with me. Thank y'all for letting me vent to y'all. Thank y'all for letting me cry to y'all because I don't have nobody else to cry to. And I don't like to cry to my daughter because she's my daughter. So, like, I don't want her to have to be the one to keep me up when I'm the parent. You get what I'm saying? Moving on. That's the energy. Moving on to the next phase, guys. That's all we needed to know, okay? That's all we needed to know. Three of Swords in reverse. Moving past some type of heartbreak, some type of relationship interference, some type of pain that you've been through after being stabbed in your heart multiple times. You're going to be moving on, okay? A lot of people just didn't probably like you because you're you. If you're a chosen one, a lot of people ain't going to like you because it's like you're a mirror reflection to them. So like you being kind, you being nice, that makes other people see how kind they're not. Okay, so if you're honest and other people aren't honest, it's going to make other people see how much of a liar they are, how unhonest they are. If you're true to yourself, you're going to make people see how untrue to themselves they are because of the way that you live in your freedom, and that may bother people. Okay, so it just is what it is. You're about to receive some type of divine love offer. So hold on, chosen ones. There's some love there, okay? I'm pulling because I'm trying to get some clarity for myself too, because I don't understand, but whatever. Mansions, this is a symbol of power and ambition. So power and position in thereof, okay? Stay in control of your ambition. It can help you achieve a big dream. Good luck and good fortune is on your side. Don't worry unnecessarily about your future. Everything will be sorted out in divine timing. You are very powerful, and you're going to be more successful and resourceful than other people around you. And that might be a reason why they don't like you. Okay. You are never perceived as losing. There's another reason for people to not like you, because you're never perceived as somebody who loses ever. You don't lose. Okay. You are the leader, and you are the boss, and you are the head. Hard tasks are easy for you. In love, you are seen as the perfect match, the perfect half to a power couple. Okay. So major influence. So somebody could actually like be in love with you and see you as like their divine counterpart. Okay. Somebody's very fearful and reactive to your energy. And I do want to say this, chosen one, like, as y'all can see, the energy that I give off, it's because I was forced to be in the energy that I'm in, especially when I'm like in a self-defense mechanism. I'm forced to be in that type of energy. But normally I would be timid or shy or something like that. But people are fear and reactive because it's like a new side that they're having to see of you, because you've been forced in a position to have to defend yourself, protect yourself. Butterfly, that's you. Transmuting, transforming, going in one way and coming out another. Okay. So somebody could have perceived it's like hard for them to build something new, and it's easy for you to just move on and build new stuff. People's intentions for you are being exposed. And that could be another reason why people are very fearful and reactive to you, because the intentions are being exposed. Like I said, when you come off as pure and authentic and other people are not standing in their authenticity, it's going to upset them. It's going to, make them feel like maybe you even feel like you're better than them. There could be some military energy out here. What did that say? Benjamin Button, agent backwards. Okay, so again, somebody looks very good for what you have been through, or maybe your age. You look very good, 7-7. I seen it. Even if that person hopped off of here, I seen it. Mama Bridget is out here, so I shaded Mama Bridget. So this is the keeper of the graveyard. Somebody can have Mama Bridget. She's also a Haitian voodoo Loa, or just a regular Loa. She shows up in several different pantheons. Mama Bridget would be Oya in the orishas, one God, many faces. Okay, so she would show up as Oya in the Orisha pantheon. But somebody could have these deities around them. If you are surrounded by death deities are also life deities as well. They're over reincarnation. Like Santa Morte is also depicted as being a pregnant woman, because she is over life and death. She's not just a death deity. And Mama Bridget, Baron Sambi, the Barons and the Gades, they are over the reincarnation reel. So they're also love deities, sex deities, death deities, and life deities. Okay, so they're in control of that. Somebody can have them in their spiritual course, and this is why you did not die. I know for facts the reason why I did not die is because of my spiritual courts. Because I've had these Loas, these Orishas, these ancient spirits with me this whole entire time. Okay, even if I don't understand what I'm going through in my human experience, they've kept me alive, because they are also the ones that have to get the okay. It's like a council. I don't know why I feel like this is necessary to tell you all this. But before you die, as a human, your soul has to go before the spiritual courts while you're still walking around in this universe, in this realm. Your soul has to go before the spiritual courts, and then they will do a judgment. So you will be in judgment while you're alive. They'll do a judgment, and then they will decide. Who will decide? The Barons and the Gades, the divine infinite all, the orishas, all that is and was and will be, the council of the elders. They'll all come together. They're also considered a council of elders as well. They'll all come together, and they'll decide whether or not your grave shall be dug, right? And if they decide that your grave shall be dug, then your grave will be dug and you will die. But you'll only die in that due time. And so say they decide that your grave is dug, and they decided today that your grave is dug, right? You might not die for 6 months to a year. It could be 3 weeks. It could be 3 years. Once that grave is dug for you in the spirit realm, it could be 3 years. You're the walking dead, period. Okay. But if they decide that you are innocent and you don't deserve the second death, like if you like murdered or something like that, and you don't deserve like the second death, my light keeps going off because my laptop is not on. I keep turning it off. But then you won't die. So this is another reason why a lot of chosen ones are spared, right? You make the right decisions. Your soul keeps going before judgment. Every time they try to kill you, you're going to go before the council. Even if you're still in this reality, you're going to go before the council. And if they don't find anything wrong, you won't die. That's why murder plots and all that shit will not work on you. I got to get this thing back on. They won't work on you and all that other shit because your soul has to go, it has to go through the council of the Barons and the Geddes. Oh, I don't have a fucking... I was about to type in the password. I'm like, I don't have a fucking word password. It's numbers. Let me play something in the background so my laptop will stop dying. I'm going to have my light on. 11:33. Archangel Metatron. I shade Archangel Metatron. 313. 11:33. I'm just going to play something in the background because it's on mute. Okay, so somebody's going to be caught unprepared, and it could be by the divine infinite. Okay. Somebody's going to have to defend their decision, whether it was to protect you, whether it was to throw you out in the cold, whether it was to treat you like shit. Somebody's going to be defending their actions towards you. They're going to have to defend their decisions towards you. These people are crying now. I was just crying, so this is on point, Oracle. So maybe these people are crying, maybe you're crying, maybe everybody crying because this is a sad situation for everybody involved. Somebody believed the hype about you. They believed some type of propaganda, some type of rumor that was going on about you, okay? You have the opportunity to fully tap in right now, so take that opportunity to fully tap in, and that's what I was able to do while these people were isolating me, showing me that they didn't love me. Every time people did that to me, I ended up going deeper in spirit. I ended up connecting higher to my spirit realm. January 15th is significant, okay? You're winning in life, even if it doesn't seem like it. And like I said, don't confuse my tears for like not trusting in God or something like that. I trust God, and I know that I won this situation. It's just the walking it out that I cry about. It's just the long suffering that I cry about. It's just the, you know, what I deal with, what I've dealt with that I cry about. Okay. But truth be told, because I survived, I won. Okay. These people owe debts that they cannot pay. Now we shuffled this whole oracle on the live. So when this card is coming out, like we just did a reading right before we shuffled it, and these cards came out, y'all watched me shuffle the whole oracle on the live. Y'all seen how many cards it is? It is impossible for me to make these cards re-come out again. So it's time for somebody to pay up. Okay, the karmic from hell, an ex-lover. Okay, they're being exposed. There's no way that this is coming out like this. There's just no way. It's impossible. It is impossible for this to come out like this, and y'all just watch me sit up here and shuffle every single card on camera, on live. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle this shit some more. Okay, this karmic from hell, it could be a family member, a friend, or whatever. They're suddenly snapped. They're being exposed. They owe debts that they cannot pay. The debt that they cannot pay is your life. You were definitely supposed to be offered up as a sacrifice to the spirits. There is a paper trail. Keep your mouth closed is coming out in reverse. Yeah, they're getting caught because somebody won't shut the fuck up. It's probably me, because I'm never going to shut the fuck up. As long as there's breath in my body, which is probably why they try to take the breath out of my body, I'm going to speak up. I'm going to say something, okay? Space, time, locality is out here. So it has something to do with like timeline, where somebody is in life, where you're at in life. You guys can be on different vibrations, and this is why somebody can't. I had to make sure that cat didn't get on my bed. Can't get to you or can't fuck with you. Okay, pleasure seekers are out here as well. So these are people that just was seeking some type of pleasure. They didn't give a fuck about you. They wanted pleasure. Okay, these people also could be hiding their sexuality, and it could be anything. They could be same sex. They could be attracted to minor people. Okay, anything. Okay, these people want to fake their own death because they know that they've done some shit that they're probably going to be called out about. So they want to try to fake their own death so they can try to get out of this, or people won't hold them accountable for what they've done in a situation or to someone. Anaheim, California is out here. What did I say? Parent attracted to a child. We just talked about this. So this also proves what I said is true about them grooming my older daughters and like letting that preacher who has HIV, by the way, I don't got that shit. And I'm willing to be tested in the court of law and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Test me, motherfucker, because I never slept with that motherfucker after he got that girl pregnant. That was I did not talk to him no more. When we got divorced, we never had sex after that. Like, never. Okay? So, I don't know, but parent attracted to a child. This is what we were talking about. And this is what's coming out of the oracle. All right? And they also did sex traffic me. So, those adults in that family were also attracted to me. And they also did molest me, okay? So, I'm just saying, keep that in mind. A man weave is out here. I don't know why a dude would do this, okay? Crickets. Somebody who wearing a weave, they being quiet, or maybe all these people, they're being quiet. And I just want to say this too. Since this Alicia Smiley shit has happened, the only fucking noise that y'all have heard about the Alicia Smiley case is from me, correct? Anybody else heard anything else about the Alicia Smiley case anywhere? Because it's crickets in this bitch, ain't it? Did anybody else hear anything about the Alicia Smiley story anywhere on the news? There were news stories even about women saying, or just people in general saying they think they're a missing child before any type of DNA evidence. They didn't have proof of it or anything. That I have more proof than anybody that even got a news story about them being a missing child. I have more proof than anybody that ever got a news story in the past 5 years of them being a missing child. I have more proof in my possession than anybody. Okay? And it's crickets. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping, because I haven't seen it. I don't have a TV, so I don't know. Okay? There's a TV in my daughter's room, but I don't go in there and watch that shit. So, like, it's been crickets on a situation. Okay? The real way out is here. Okay? Sponsorship. So somebody probably want to help you get out by sponsoring you. Okay? You're very trustworthy energy, and maybe people do trust you. It's just a group of people that try to slander you or make other people not trust you, but people do trust you. You said, excuse me, no, just from you. Exactly. Right? So do y'all remember them cases? Like maybe right around the time I found myself on a missing child flyer where it was a girl talking about she was a missing child and she got a whole news story. It was like 2 or 3 girls that got whole news stories about being a missing child, and they didn't even have proof. All they did was get on news like, yeah, I'm this missing child with their little picture and them now. There was none of the evidence that I have had or any of like anything close with the identifying marks or any of that shit. Nobody bringing any of the evidence to the forefront, and they got whole news stories on being missing children. This isn't fair. And I'm not trying to say that it should go a certain way, but I just think that it's weird. I just think that it's weird. It's really weird to me that so nobody cares about me. Nobody. Nobody's taking interest in this at all. Nobody. Y'all don't think that's weird? LH, do you think that's weird that you haven't heard it from anywhere else other than me? I think that's weird. Because at the very least, I should be getting attacked for making some shit up, right? Right? I've been doing this for 2 years, going on 3 years. December 5th, 2024. Yeah. Oh, I found out December 5th, 2020, so 2 years, because the year before that. Okay, so going on 2 years, right? Nobody has even tried to slander me or say I'm lying, except the people that I accused of kidnapping me. Those are the only people that said I was lying. And then that one strange family member of mine, my blood family member, that decided she was going to contact them, which was whole out of order anyways, because why would you do that? That's it. Just the people that kidnapped me are the only ones that try to say I was lying, and that one family member of Alicia Smiley that went on the internet to slander my name. But nobody else. And even after that, nobody has tried to combat me. Even like in family. You get what I'm saying? In either families. Even after that, nobody has tried to combat me and say, you're a liar. You need to stop that, because my comment section is open. Right? My comment section is open, and anybody from the family of Alicia Smiley can get into this comment section and say, you know what? Let's take a DNA test. You know what? You're a liar. You know what? They can say any fucking thing, and nobody's saying anything. You are loved. Maybe just by spirit. Maybe by the divine. Okay, do something nice for yourself. So maybe spirit will provide you like a little funds, a little money, so you can do something for yourself. They always do for me. Snapchat is out here. I don't have Snapchat, so I don't know. The streets are talking about this. Somebody named Byron is out here. Somebody named Ezra. Okay, a heart attack. Somebody could be having a heart attack. Somebody could be in unstable energy. Okay, it's a group of people that's never going to learn from their mistakes, and I feel like they're in unstable energy. Also, I do feel like I'm very stable for what I have been through. Like, I feel like I'm stable mentally, physically, emotionally. I feel like I'm stable too. I just need that answer to the question why, and I think I'll be all right. You know, but these people are never going to learn. They definitely were doing earth rituals, which is like death rituals, because you got to use the earth to do the ritual. So somebody was doing death rituals. Columbus is out here. It could be a street. It could be Ohio. It can be anywhere, okay? Somebody finna be made, I mean, an example out of, like, the divine infinite all is going to make an example out of somebody, the brave stoic. Okay, so maybe it'll be a good example that somebody's being set as an example. Okay, you found your worth. There's no way that these cards are coming out. This is from the last reading, and we just shuffled all that shit, and I randomly pick, you found your worth, okay? Friends in high places in reverse, so somebody could have had friends in high places. You said your story would make an excellent interview, right? But nobody has tried to even get my side of the story. I mean, at all. Like, nobody has tried to reach out to me. Nothing. There's not even been a police officer that says, come in here, sit down with me, and tell me what happened. Not even one in 2 years. And, like, nobody. I'm sorry, y'all. I be going off into oblivion sometimes. I do. And that's where I just went, because I was like, it make me sad, y'all. It make me so sad inside. Like, what the fuck wrong with these people? Like, what the fuck is wrong with the earth? Like, the fuck is wrong with these people? Y'all motherfuckers trying to tell me it's something wrong with me, but really it's something wrong with y'all, because I'm still this child and nobody... Okay. Members of the body is out here, so this could be like the chosen ones, the body of Christ. Okay, somebody could be taking cold showers, maybe trying to balance their shit out, balance themselves out. You know, somebody has a beautiful soul, so if that's you, continue being the beautiful soul that you are, regardless of what's happening to you. That shit gonna make me cry, man. I'm for real. I don't want to cry no more. And no, I'm not PMSing or nothing like that. I'm really crying because I have not been nothing but kind of people my whole life, and I didn't deserve this shit, man. I didn't fucking deserve this shit. The way that I was treated on any level, like, I didn't deserve none of this shit, man. And it's hard to continue to be a beautiful soul through this shit. It's hard to not question the divine infinite all and ask, why the fuck did this happen to me? And I'm upset that this shit is continuing on. Like, I'm upset about that you are allowing something like this to continue on. There are so many people that could have stopped my situation and never stopped it. There are so many people that could have stood up for me and never did it. There were so many people that could have protected me and never did. Like, what's wrong with y'all is my question. Like, the fuck? I don't understand. I don't understand why. I literally only have God to fight with. That's the only weapon that I have. And it's a powerful weapon. It's a powerful weapon. When this shit is over with, they better write about me in fucking history books, and I'm not fucking playing. Because I earned that shit. I earned that shit. I earned this long life that I'm about to be able to live to tell my grandchildren what happened. I literally saved my legacy, and this shit better be written about in history books, and I'm not playing. It's a reason why God is not allowing mankind to come in and take action now or help me or something, because maybe it has to be a position where nobody can take credit but God. And me? Maybe it is that. I don't know. You said I've never seen, you never heard of a case like this before in my whole life. We have to see this through. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to see it through, but it's not a day that's easy for me. It's not a day that's easy for me unless I'm high all day, and I'm gonna get high. Trust me. I'm vaping my marijuana vape right now, but I didn't take the mushroom tea because I'm trying to detox, because I had just microdosed for like 2 weeks, so I'm going to detox. You get what I'm saying? Versus just I don't like to do that. I like to take my little trip on my favorite rocket ship, and then I like to cleanse my energy out and give my body like time to like chill out. And I've been smoking weed for a long time and shrooms for a long time, but I'm very careful with how I do what I do. You get what I'm saying? I'm careful not to abuse what the earth gave me, because shrooms, that's an earth type thing. Like, God, that's God given, and weed is too. But I still don't want to abuse those things. You get what I'm saying? But I'm going to see this through because I don't have a choice. Like, I don't have a choice. I literally don't have anything else to do with my life but this. Believe the unbelievable is out here. Somebody just can't believe that this is real. Me either. Join the club of shit that you can't believe is real. Okay? Okay, so there's some people that mess with the wrong person, and I think they're going to understand that clearly that they have messed with the wrong person. Okay, sexual harassment is out here as well. Somebody was sexually abused, sexually harassed, sexually assaulted here, okay? There's people that are trying to tie up loose ends. Now, I don't know if they're on the good end of this or the bad end of this, but there are people that are trying to tie up loose ends, okay? Somebody wanted you to be oblivious of the situation. If y'all hear me breathing deeply in like that, it's because I have anxiety, and that's me, like, trying to control my breathing at the same time, okay? So somebody wanted you in your head about the situation, or just in la la land, you didn't really know what was going on or whatever, but that's not what happened. Like, somebody woke up, you snapped out of it. Okay, ending oppression. So whoever was trying to oppress you is over with. And I want to say this too, because that could be another reason why this happened too, right? So when you're a chosen one, and 99.9% of the chosen people will be misplaced and in the wrong family, right? You're gonna be like an electric post in your neighborhood, right? So, like, you know, those poles of the electric poles, right? That's you. And then those wires, they go throughout the community and out the neighborhood, right? And depending on your ashe, depending on your power, you're going to be able to power that entire community. So sometimes, like, you know, in your hometown and shit like that, people, or where you were raised, people will attach themselves to you and they will oppress you because you're their source. And that's why these people try so hard. If y'all pay attention to how hard these people tried, even reaching out to the kidnapper family, I'm talking about the kidnapper family, reaching out to the actual family, like, that's bold as shit. You gonna take their baby in, you gonna conversate with them and lie to them again? You get what I'm saying? That's bold as shit. Look at the type of oppression that there was, right? They couldn't get me locked up to get me underneath their control, underneath the system, so they was going to try to kill me. If they couldn't kill me, they was going to try to say I was crazy. Look at the oppression. They try to make me lose my mind, the mental oppression that these people tried to put me under because I was their electricity. I was their power line. I was their source of energy. And that's really why these people are dying and shit. Because they no longer have the source of the energy. When you are a chosen one, you are a source of energy. This is why you attract all these motherfucking people to you. This is why you're attracting all the motherfucking people that ain't got their own light, which would be the wrong people, the unhealed people. Because if they were healed people, then their light would be so shining before men that they could help somebody else. But you have all these people that are attached to you and want to oppress you because of the light that you have. They don't ever want you to see how beautiful you are. They don't ever want you to see how creative you are, because if you tap into that energy, then you can use that energy for yourself and not to their advantage. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why that family would try so hard to get me mentally put into a mental hospital or something like that before the Alicia Smiley shit can get off, because they need to keep control over me in order to keep feeding off of my energy, in order to keep harvesting from me. They need to physically oppress you to keep you. Okay? That's over. That's what the spirit says. Maze is out here, so that can be somebody's name. Okay, will the real high priestess please stand up? Will the real high priestess please stand up? Okay, because it's me. Okay, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I earned it. Earned it. Okay, red pill is out here, so somebody has woken up from their slumber. Okay, somebody has woken up. They arise. Okay, you have guardian angels all around you. You said that was a bold move indeed, but also a move of desperation, wanting to conceal the truth. Like, yeah. But that's just show. Did y'all see that orb? It was just like right there. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. But anyways, that right there was a move of desperation to try to cover it up or whatever. And they didn't even do it with love. They didn't even do it with love. Like, oh, that's our loved one. She has mental illness. We're so sorry. She bothered your family. No, if y'all watch part 3, they completely fabricated on me. They completely lied on me. And these people reached out to these people after I'd already gotten a DNA test saying that I didn't belong to them. Even if it didn't say I was Alicia Smiley, it said I wasn't your family. right? That's what that DNA test said. It said that I wasn't their family. Even if I wasn't Alicia Smalley, it said I wasn't their family. So, I don't know. But yeah, somebody loves humanity and you are a humanitarian, okay? So you're needed, and that can be another reason why you've been spared, because your energy is needed in this earth. You're here to purify. You're here to, make people aware. You're here also, some of y'all are here to do what I do. And what I do is help people connect to their higher self, help people connect to their spiritual teams so that they can free themselves. You get what I'm saying? So your energy is needed in the earth, okay? You said true, exactly, yes. There are also fake photos or whatever. So somebody also could be trying to say a motherfucking photo was fake. Not on my watch, bitch, because there wasn't Photoshop in the 80s. There is no Photoshop in the 80s, okay? And any photo manipulation it can be detected. You get what I'm saying? So somebody could be trying to say some photos are fake, or somebody may have some photos of you and they're not really you. All right, spirit number 63. 36, somebody can be 36 or somebody can be 63 years old. A royal wedding is out here. So this is your true divine counterpart that the spirit was talking about. And you are royalty, like your bloodline is royalty. And that's another reason why they wanted to oppress you, because they can harvest that royal energy. You're going to get married, okay? Bondage in reverse. Look, bondage is in reverse. They really tried to hold somebody hostage. What these people did to me, they held me against my will. But I was too young to be able to say anything about it or do anything about me. They had me enslaved. I was their fucking slave. They had me enslaved. What happened to me was also modern day slavery. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not modern day slavery, because the chains that they couldn't put on me physically, they tried to put on me through conservatorship, getting legal documentation, trying to get conservatorship over me so they can have control. Those chains, or if they couldn't get me locked up, if they couldn't do that, they were going to try to get me locked up because they work in the legal system, and they were going to be able to enslave me that way and keep me locked up that way. That's enslavement, right? That's using their power and their positions to literally violate my human rights and enslave me and keep me oppressed. Am I making shit up? Does this make sense? Does this sound like mental illness? I'm just asking. Okay? Somebody gonna be taking trips, okay? Somebody was talking shit about you, but they're no longer doing it because it's in reverse. But somebody could have started off talking shit about you, but they're not, okay? You learn from the situation and you move forward, period. You learn from all situations and you move forward. Somebody that hurt you or harmed you could end up in a dual car crash, but that's their karma. Look, yeah, this is how they're gonna end up banished, okay? So they're gonna end up banished by getting into a car accident. Don't forget they did car accident magic on me too, y'all. Okay, so they're going to end up banished or off the earth in a car accident because they did some type of car accident ritual and everything backfired. You said, yep, one of the many forms of modern day slavery today. Everything that they tried to do to me was modern day slavery. Everything to keep me oppressed because they knew that they would go to jail if they threw me in the basement. You get what I'm saying? Or something like that. And that's why they raised me as their own child, because they couldn't do that. They couldn't mistreat me if they were going to raise me as they mistreated me, but they couldn't do it in public if they were going to not cause a scene. They had to treat me like they loved me a little bit so that it wouldn't raise alarm to other people that were witnessing this, okay? Somebody has a bad feeling in the pit of their stomach, okay? Somebody could be watching from a drone or trying to watch you from afar or whatever, okay? Sleeping Beauty. So somebody woke up from a spell, okay? You could have had an evil-ass motherfucking stepmother, okay? Period, point blank. But somebody had you on a spell and they didn't think that you were going to wake up. Okay. Tampering with legal papers, like I said, conservatorship, trying to get you fucking saying that you have mental illness or whatever, fucking fake birth certificates, fake documentation, false police reports. That's all legal documentation. That's all legal paperwork. Okay. Getting things notarized, all of that shit. That's tampering with legal papers. That's tampering with evidence. Okay, a mother figure did this. Yeah, bitch, you're caught. You fat ass bitch. I never liked you. Just gonna be honest with you. I loved you because I didn't know no better, but I never liked you because I could tell that there was something seriously wrong with your ass. And there is, because you coerce children and you kidnap them and you sell them and you set them out to older men to be molested, raped, and used and abused. I'm talking to my kidnapper mother because I know that bitch still watching from afar. Bitch, if you ain't dead. Okay. A new week is approaching. Okay. A new week is approaching. Okay. Split finances. Carter. Again, somebody wanted some of your money. Okay. Somebody could have tried to keep you oppressed because there was money involved. And the reason why they want to step further with me after they kidnapped me is because there was money involved. Because I told y'all, after they kidnapped me, that man left me that money, right? All of their money got left to Edie, which that's who I played the role of. That's not me. I played the role of Edie. That's who he left the money to. Okay? So they got to get that money. I'm just going to be honest. They got to get that motherfucking money. So that's what they're going to do, what they try to do to get the conservatorship and all that other shit, even get custody of my kids after I start having babies and shit like that, because they got to keep that money in that family. All right, something about your DNA is significant. Okay? Balls and bows. There's a little girl with them bows, them lilac ribbons in their ears. Their hair, and that gold earrings in their ears. Somebody was a little girl in their DNA with these balls and bows in their head. It's significant, okay? Discernment is out here. So use y'all discernment with people. Always question information. Discern everything that you hear from everybody, okay? Your investments are protected. Whatever is yours is protected, okay? I even got to send the video to one of the kids that I grew up with, her mother. She watched that video. She ain't say shit. She said nothing. She didn't say that that's not true. This takes a little longer to heat up, so I'm just going to smoke my tobacco vape. But she did look at that video, and she didn't say not one word. Not one word. And I was at her house. I sent a video to people whose houses I was over when I was a little girl, like, sleepovers and shit like that. Their parents didn't know, all of that shit, that I was this missing child. This is another thing they did in the community too. So the whole time I'm this missing child, they're having me spend the night over people's houses, like little sleepovers. They involved people in this crime that didn't even know that they were a part of this crime. Like they would let me like move in my friends' houses and shit like that. So like I had a homegirl, she lived around the corner. We went to the same school. They would let me move in with her because they didn't love me. So they would let me move in with her. I remember when I was living with my kidnapper dad, because they would, I bounced around like my whole life, from group homes to them, people in their family, all that shit, right? So with my kidnapper daddy, homegirl Quita up the street, I'm like, hey, I'm finna move in with Quita. I'm like fucking 13, according to their age. So at 13, I would have been really 16, but I didn't know it, right? So I was like 13. So at 13, I'm like telling my dad, I'm moving out. I'm finna move up the street with my homegirl Quita because I can smoke weed and shit at her house and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that too. But I want y'all to pay attention to that too. The mind fuck, the adjustment that my mind had to go through with that too. Like if I was 13, for the kidnappers, right? And then in real life, the whole time I'm 3 years older. That means I was really 16. So all the major milestones in my life, I was really 3 years older at that age, right? And imagine like I have to go through that. I got to go through that adjustment in my mind of the age difference thing. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm 3 years old. Like, it's just weird. Like, they really tried to fuck me up here, okay, mentally, okay? Second place. Somebody mad because they came in second place. Said casualties of war. Yeah. Clone. They try to clone me. They try to clone you too. But I already know that. That's what the doppelganger bitch was for, y'all. They did so much shit to me, man. Watch the murder plot video if you want to know about that, okay? 3 p.m. is significant. Y'all might hear my stomach rumble because I haven't eaten yet. Resolution is here, so there's going to be some type of resolution to the situation. Somebody can't get their penis up, probably because they did all that sexual shit. They're attracted to little humans, okay? They're attracted to little humans. So spirit made their stuff not work no more, and that's exactly what they get because they shouldn't be hurting and harming little children, okay? And the kidnapper mother, because she was molested when she was a child, she literally hands kids on a platter to older men. She did that shit to my children. She tried to do that shit with me. She also tried to do, well, she did do that shit with my kidnapper sister, Rachel, and her children. She did that to them too. Handing them on platters to people, whoring them, making them whores. 3 years is out here. Somebody was a runner-up. Somebody just couldn't beat you. They're not first place. They're just not the best at what you do. And this also could have a lot of people hating you just because God made you a certain way. And they're not like that. You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge, Louisiana is here. They want you to fail. I know it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I already know there's people against me. They want you to fail. They want you to give up on yourself. They want you to stop fighting. They want you to keep your mouth shut. They don't want you to say nothing. They want you to sit down and take it. They want you to not fight for yourself. And I don't think that's the wise decision, Truth Gang. don't think that's a wise decision, because I'm here to tell you right now that if I didn't fight for myself, I would be dead already. Because the way that they had it set up is that if I didn't start fighting for myself immediately, that they were going to take me out, and nobody would have noticed. Nobody would have noticed. I just would have stopped making videos, and y'all would have wondered what happened to me, and I would have died because they would have killed me. That's the plan they have for me. Let me get some water. It's actually like a cute little short set, but they like booty shorts like up here. So that's why I put these on, because in case I had to get up. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta get up in between these pants and pull these shorts down a little bit, because they are booty shorts. Is that a funeral? It's a funeral, y'all, going down the street. And I've been seeing that shit. Here go the funeral right here. Yeah, it's a funeral procession. Yeah, there we go. Here he goes. I've been seeing that for the last few weeks. Funeral processions is just coming straight in front of my house. But anyways, energy flow has been cut off to these people, places, and things that no longer serve you. They done fucked up now. And remember I said to you that you are the electricity. You're that pole in the middle of the street that's powering the whole entire block. Energy flow cut off. They done fucked up now because they know they can no longer oppress you, siphon your energy, fucking violate your human rights. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching what's going on down the street, the procession. Okay, so there's a lot of people fighting over this situation. You have peace that surpasses understanding. And I do have that peace. But sometimes, like I said, I do cry. Because that's a horrible situation. So I'm gonna cry. Okay, you could be calling the shots. You could be in charge of the situation, or in charge of yourself, or in charge of just your personal situation. Okay, somebody has nothing to offer you but dick, and you're aware of that, so you don't have time. You will not be playing any games. Okay, you are living proof that God is in man, because you're walking God incarnate. And I kind of feel like that's the reason why I don't have human support, or I didn't get the human support that I needed. Because then they can say, we did this and we did that for you. And if God does it, then nobody can say that. Nobody can say that they did this and they did that. Only person that they can say they did this and they did that is me, myself. And then all glory goes to God. That's the only reason why I can think of it. A friendly visit from a spirit, but they're backing away because they see you have spiritual goons. So somebody will be receiving some type of friendly visit from a spirit, but of course they're going to have to make it through your spirit team to talk to you. They see that you got a heavy protection around you. Whoever the spirit is they're in fan energy. They're in fan energy because you're literally a celebrity in the spiritual realm. So you have broken all your spiritual generational curses and all that shit. You've broken all that shit. And now you're seen as a celebrity or some type of celebrity in the spirit realm. But just keep in mind, as so above, so below. So if you're seen as a celebrity over there, then you will soon be seen as a celebrity over here. Okay? You have fans in the spiritual realm. Like literally, this is what the oracle is saying. Like somebody literally has fans over there because there's something that you have done that just hasn't been done. Okay? There's something that has been done by you that just hasn't been done in the spirit realm yet. You also have spiritual bodyguards. You have divine bodyguards around you. Then we have Chiron, and the cherubim. It's like Chiron spelled two different ways, and then the cherubim are around you. So you have the cherubim angels around you. Coping in survival mode. So I know what this is like. I've been doing it my whole life. Some people say if you're raised off survival, then you don't know how to love people, but I disagree. because I was definitely raised off of survival, but I have love in my heart, and I have a lot of love to give to people. I have a lot of love to give to the world. And I definitely, whoever my husband is, I got a love for you too, but you better not be crazy, because I will leave you. I will fucking timeline jump on your ass quick to the motherfucker. You won't even see it coming. I'm like, I'm going to get my nails done, baby. Never see me again, motherfucker. But anyways, somebody could have been doing this for a very long time, and I guess that's why I cried too, because I've never had a moment where I just felt like, okay, I feel like I don't have to look over my shoulder. I don't have to worry about somebody trying to, creep up on me or some shit, trying to hurt me, harm me, or my children. So I've been doing that. False police reports are out here. Didn't I say something about the false police reports? So again, somebody definitely lied on you, and they went to law enforcement and did it, or they used law enforcement and did it, or law enforcement did it. Okay? Because they really did do a lot of false police reports on me so that I would stay stuck to them, and they can have control over me. Proof is a zodiac sign, so it could be something about the stars or your star map. So something could be the proof of who you are. It could be written in your zodiac. It could be written in your star map. Okay, there's some pimp energy out here, so somebody probably tried to pimp out your energy. Dirty holes is out here too, so dirty ass pimp and dirty assholes as well. That could be that ex-lover that's crazy or whatever, and this group of people that came up against you. They're all dirty. They're all filthy. They probably all have diseases too. They were going to try to blackmail you. Okay? And I think that's another thing that this family was going to try to do, like with this Alicia Smiley shit too. They were going to try to blackmail me somehow, blame me for some shit that happened in the past when I was with them, and try to use it against me so that I was unable to get some type of new beginning that I was destined to get. But you can't blackmail somebody who's not ashamed of anything. I tell y'all all the time. Blackmails do not work on people who don't give a fuck. If you are true to yourself and you don't have anything to hide from or embarrass yourself, or you will feel embarrassed about anything, you don't have nothing to be held against you, because you're not ashamed of shit. So they can't say, oh, I'm going to use this against you, because you don't got nothing to hide, okay? African priest is here, so they could have went to go see some African priest or priestess, or voodoo priest, Ifa priest, priestess, whoever. That shit ain't work. Okay, maybe an African priest told them that people will fight for you. Maybe people will fight for you and you're unaware that people will fight for you. Maybe you're unaware that there are people that will actually fight for you, okay? Because sometimes I feel like that I'm just not aware that I do have support there. I know in Truth Gang I have support, but it hit different when it's not physical support. When you can't hug that person or be there to wipe their tears, you know what I'm saying? Or tell them in person it's going to be okay. Like, I can't hear y'all voices when y'all type, we here for you. It's okay. I can only imagine in my head what your voice would sound like, but I wouldn't be able to hear your voice soothe me and tell me that it's going to be all right. I wouldn't be able to feel you hug me and embrace me and say, it's okay. You don't have to hurt about this no more. But I do appreciate y'all being here for me virtually, But it do hit different when you are alone or whatever. But I do feel like there are people that would fight for me. Spirit says it's maybe time to have some quiet time, unplug and no devices, okay? Because somebody's experiencing a backfire for the bad work that they have done, okay? News reporters, oh, maybe they're getting on the news. Maybe this shit gonna come on and get on the news. Where the fuck y'all been? We've been waiting on y'all. Y'all late, news reporters. Matter of fact, I even sent this, before I even left St. Louis, I sent this shit to Fox 2 News, motherfucking Channel 5 News, motherfucking all the news stations in St. Louis. I sent this shit too. But they probably didn't cover it because, the press, the news reporters and shit, the reporters in St. Louis and the police officers are also in collaboration. They also are going to say what hits the air and what doesn't hit the air. And my story involves the people that they work with. So why wouldn't they put that on the news? But this will be a blessing to me. I know it's not going to turn out that I'm not this child, because I can't make the gap up in between my teeth and all the evidence that I have. I know it's not going to come out for that, that I'm not this child. But the news report will bring so much awareness to the situation that I would feel safe enough to know that these people aren't going to be dumb enough to try to kill me still. because they're still trying to do it. They just can't find me and they can't get to me because they keep getting stopped dead in their tracks. But to this day, to this moment, you best believe the people that kidnapped Alicia Smiley want me dead, because they don't ever want to take accountability for this shit. They don't ever want this shit to see the light of day. Okay? So, yeah, because they're self-entitled gold diggers. Exactly. They want that money that they daddy left me, that he should have left me because he knew that y'all had taken me. He should have left me that shit. That was in case you make it out, you gonna be rich, little girl. That's what that was. In case you make it out alive, here's your reward. And I made it, so y'all owe me my motherfucking inheritance. And if y'all would have treated me right, I just would have shared it with y'all because I thought y'all was my family. I would have never found out that I was this missing child. If they weren't trying to be so selfish and gold diggers and shit like that, I would have never found out I was Alicia Smiley. What would have happened was they would have released that inheritance to me. I still would have thought that was my mama, my daddy, my sister, my cousin, my brothers, and them. And we would have all ate good. They know it because I had a loving heart. I have a loving heart. So that's how that would have went. I would have never found out I was Alicia Smiley if they did not try to kill me over the inheritance. I would have never found this shit out. I would have never found it out because I just would have kept going on like y'all was my family. And I would have bought my mama another house, bought her ass another car, got my sister's name right, got my kids right, made sure the cousins that was my best cousins, I would have made sure they all were straight. And they know that this is how it would have happened. This is how it would have happened. That's exactly how that would have happened. And there would have been no way that these people would have got caught with me being Alicia Smiley. What y'all think? Well, how I just explained that would have went. If they would have just not tried to murder me over the inheritance, right? If they would have just not tried to murder me over the inheritance and my kidnapper mother came to me, she had like a little bit of inkling of a notion of motherhood in her. That's how I knew she was my mama and said, hey, baby, your grandfather left you this and now you turning 18, 21, whatever, whoop the whoop, and this is yours. And I want you to do whatever you want to do with it. I would have gave my mother everything. Like, come on, fam. We finna take trips. We finna take cruises, which they did all that shit anyways without me, just on my dime, because they thought they was just going to be able to go ahead and kill me after they took some of the money. They was just going to go ahead and kill me, but they weren't able to do that. But y'all tell me if this makes sense, that they would have never even got caught and that I would have never even found out. If that man left me that inheritance, because he did, he left me the inheritance, and they would have just treated me right, I would have just got the inheritance and shared with my family, right? Doesn't that make sense? I would have just shared with them. But since they wanted to be self-entitled gold diggers and try to kill me over it, it uncovered their crime. It uncovered that I never belonged to them anyways. It uncovered that I was really Alicia Smiley, and the reason why they were trying to kill me is, was one, to cover up the crime, and then two, bitch, you get all the money and we kidnapped you? How? Okay? Mortal. These people are mortals. They're going to lose their life. They're gonna experience the second death. Their soul is not immortal. Mine is, though. Salem, Oregon is out here. They could have definitely tried to do some type of witch trial on you, okay? Spirit is about to erase these people, erase them, erase it. These people are going to be erased. Thank you, Divine Spirit, in advance for erasing these people from our lives, from my life, definitely. Trust in the universe's divine time, and these people are going to be deleted, control, alt, deleted from this program, from this matrix system. They're going to be out of here, okay? Burns in reverse, okay? What does it say? They're irresponsible. Period. A whole bunch of people was irresponsible with you, and it happened to me too. These people were very irresponsible. That's something that also hurts me too. How irresponsible these people were with me. That really hurts me. It really does. The U.S. Embassy could be getting involved in the situation. Okay, the Lover's card is out here, so this could be Gemini energy. We started this reading off with somebody really is going to come in to, like, truly love you and truly care about you after you've been through all of this shit. I don't really know what to say about that. Other than the husband that I end up with, I'm okay inside, so you're not going to have to deal with none of my trauma and shit like that from these situations, because I do believe that I have healed. I do know what true love is. I know what real love is, because I've had God with me this whole entire time, and God has shown me. And when I say God, that's for lack of better terms. The divine infinite all is really who I'm talking about. They've shown me what love is. They've shown me what protection is. They show me, like, everything, how to be secure. They've shown me all of that shit. I really was in survival mode as far as, like, having to watch my back. But as far as, like, being provided for and shit like that, Spirit has been here to guide me, show me, give me the home training that I need to make sure that I turn out into a decent human being, and I feel like I turned out the way that I turned out because I've always had spirit around me. So I don't want nobody to think that like the person that I end up with to think that I'm so fucked up that I can't love, because that's not true. All right, so sinkhole. These people may be swallowed up by the earth, or they didn't dug a hole for themselves that they can't get out of. Spirit number 211. Spirit number 211, new beginnings. You are not alone. So there it is right there. You are not alone. People are realizing there are always two sides to a story. Come on now, spirit. Let me read this again, because this shit hitting me right here. New beginnings. You are not alone. People are starting to realize that there are always two sides to a story. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Circumstances are being aligned by the divine. Reconciliation, balance and understanding, compassion, companionship. Things are working out for the greater good. Harmony. When you need to take some rest, take some rest. Reflect on life. Cut off toxic habits. You're going to get through to the next life you desire, because you have all the potential to do so. Awareness that life and you are much more than it seems. Okay? Somebody want to pull up on you. Somebody's name is Latanya. I feel like I need some closing, even though that was quite the long read, but it's okay. It really wasn't a long read. I cried for an hour and a half, yeah. So it really wasn't a long reading. But let me just get some closing, and then we'll be up out of here. Give me some closing messages, Spirit. I just want to grab two small little, if I can pinch it, small little sections for closing messages from the Oracle. We'll just take this. And this is our little small closing section. Then we're going to get up out of here. So I'll probably be here another 15 minutes because I just grabbed this, but whatever. These are closing messages. A step in the right direction. You're headed there, okay? Savagery. Somebody was really, really savage with you and then got the nerve to be afraid to die. Motherfucker got the nerve to be afraid to die, but they were savage with you, okay? Attacking you through your children is out here again. I did explain that this is what this family did to me. They arranged marriages and pregnancy so that they could then in turn continue to enslave me, enslave my bloodline through my children. Okay, when you wish upon a star, so you're about to get your wish, okay? You're on the right path. This is what Spirit is saying, so keep going. You're on the right path. I don't know why I want to shuffle, but it's not really a lot of cards to shuffle. Somebody could be bisexual. And we did have a card saying somebody was struggling with their sexuality. Okay. On hold is out here. Somebody's very unsettled with the situation. Spirit number 47. Okay. Somebody could be a homeowner, or you're about to be a homeowner. Maybe somebody left you a home in a will. Everybody's in on it. That's what I thought, Spirit, including my blood family. Everybody's in on it. Because the lack of support that I've received from even blood family members is insane. It's not like I was just some random bitch that didn't even look like the missing child, didn't have any of the identifying marks, didn't have the picture of the lilac ribbons and the gold. It's not like I just was some bitch saying this shit with no evidence. Okay, and I still got played by my blood family. Everybody's in on it. That's what I've been thinking. I try to not think like that, though, because I would hope that somebody loved me. I would hope. It's not looking like it, though. Dirty money is out here, okay? Somebody can have a very high IQ. You could show signs of a high IQ by doodling on shit. Somebody wants to know if this is real or fake. It's very real, for me anyways. Somebody wants to know, is this a real situation? Or is this fake? Maybe y'all should investigate. Maybe y'all should make a YouTube video. Maybe y'all should report this to the news. Maybe y'all should dig deeper. Maybe y'all should get the internet to come and look, because you know the internet is undefeated. That's what they said. Y'all heard that saying? I'm sorry, I gotta look at my eye. Y'all heard that saying that the internet is undefeated? Oh, I think the internet's defeated. I challenge the internet. Because they said the internet is undefeated, right? That's what they say. They said the internet is undefeated with, like, proving that people are liars, proving that people are wrong, finding out all the information, getting the scoop. They say the internet is undefeated with that shit. The internet ain't even attempted with this shit. Where y'all at, internet? Okay, the internet has not even attempted with this shit. Somebody finna be in a homeless shelter because they put you in one. Okay, you are shining bright like a star right now. All right, period, point blank. You finna get a new start. It's blank. Okay, it's time to move. So maybe you're about to be moving, or Spirit's gonna be moving. Okay, stereotypical judgment. That's what they did. They judged me, and they judged you. They judged me. So they thought they were going to be able to do all these things to me and get away with it. That's why they judged me, and they judged you. Okay, Palo Mayambe is out here, so that could have been what somebody tried to use. We had African priests out here. They could have tried to use Palo Mayambe, or you could have deities that are into Palo Mayambe that are around you. They could have tried to use them against you, or that could be protecting you, one or the other. Okay, this is our last little few cards. Let's see, these are closing messages. You better shine on them, baby. You a star. You better be exactly who you are and don't let them. That's by Sirach, okay? So, and it just says you were shining. That's what it just says, you were shining. You're shining bright. I don't know where that card went, but you are shining. So just continue to shine. Okay, the mind reader is out here, so you can have some type of intuitive gifts. You can probably know what people are thinking, or you may have some type of clairaudience, clairsentience, or something. Okay, sit back and relax. Spirit's going to take care of it for you. We have NASA out here, so somebody could work for NASA, or somebody could have been in training for NASA, or something could have to do with underwater. Okay, because NASA doesn't go into space. Just so y'all know that. NASA goes in the ocean. Why do you be running up on me? You do. She's so quiet like a little mouse, and she scares me every day. What's up, baby? What's wrong? What you need?
Cold medicine.
Are you sick?
I feel getting sick, like my whole throat and everything.
Okay, go make you some tea. All right, washed up is out here. So these people, these energies is washed up. Okay, whoever you are, you're going to get a high-ranking, high-level soulmate. There's your confirmation. You're getting a high-ranking, high-level soulmate, and you deserve a high-ranking, high-level soulmate because you are high-ranking and you are high-level and you do have value. So you're going to get somebody who's just as powerful as you, somebody who's on your level, somebody who's ready to be with you, okay? Somebody definitely did some type of forbidden magic, and they're getting the backfire. So that's the messages. Again, thank you guys for those of you guys who sat here with me and comforted me through this hard time for me. I do feel a lot better. I was not trying to trauma dump on my subscribers, so make sure that you cleanse your energy from my trauma, because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm trauma dumping on y'all or anything like that. I appreciate those of you guys who support me and those of you guys that are willing to take a stand for me. I appreciate those of you guys who were willing to see the truth and stand for the truth. And I love you guys. I just want y'all to know that. So remember, you are one with the divine infinite all, and the divine infinite all lives inside of you. This is my tissue. I ain't gonna count them, but Lord, there's stuff on it. This is my scissors. This is my tissue. I think I purged today. I really got it out. I got it out, y'all. I got it out. This is all them tissues from the life. But anyways, be kind in the likeness of strangers. You can be entertaining angels unaware. Treat the people how you want to be treated. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. If anybody wants to cover this Alicia Smiley story, please do. I don't even care if it's in a criticizing manner. I'm going to get in that ass. Just know that. Because I'm Alicia Smiley and nobody can tell me shit. Because I'm the one who lived this walk. I'm the one who has to wake up every day and feel this pain that I'm feeling. Nobody else is feeling this but me. So if you decide to make a video that's, criticism, just be prepared. But I still want you to do it because I want to bring attention to it. So please, by all means, if you want to be like, bitch, you're a liar, and I see discrepancies in your video, do it. I'm going to get on that ass, but I still will appreciate you for taking the time to bring attention to it, even if it's in a hating way, even if it's in a manner where you want to, like I said, try to say I'm a liar, try to say it's not me. Please do it so I can show how I am me. Please. There's another word. I don't know if y'all seen that, but I invite y'all to do that, and then, I'll be here if y'all want to talk about it, or if y'all want to challenge it, or say I'm a liar or whatever. I'll be here for it. To my blood family members, because I know you guys watch my videos, I still would be willing, even though it's not me that needs to extend the fucking olive branch here, I still would be willing to meet with y'all and take a DNA test that's not have anything to do with the police. Because the police can tell you that that's not your child because they're the police and they did it, okay? So I'm telling you, the police took me, so I don't know if we can depend on them. So if we took a test outside of it and it comes back that I am your child, then y'all will be able to separately outside of me sue the police departments for not doing their jobs. And then y'all can get y'all money that way. Not that y'all want money, but y'all be able to get money because they're lying to you about your child. So if y'all were willing to take a DNA test with me, this is like literally my plea right now to please, 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 y'all don't gotta like me. And like I said, we don't have to be family. We don't have to continue on like, oh my God, I have to deal with her for the rest of my life. She's back. Like, y'all don't even have to worry about that with me at all. Y'all don't have to do that. Literally just, if you ever want to be a part of my life, offer in your DNA. I will let you be a part of my, I don't give a fuck if you're a fourth cousin of mine and you offer your DNA for me to privately test, then you'll forever, I will erase everything that family did for you to me. You get what I'm saying? And I will allow you to have a relationship with me. I don't give a fuck if you're my cousin, the third cousin. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you are a member of the family of Alicia Smiley and you would like to offer your DNA, then I will look past whatever was done to me by that family to extend my love and my grace to allow you into my life and allow you a relationship with me if you're willing to do this with me. Because I feel like at that point, if you're willing to do it, then you deserve at least to know who I am, okay? You're a family member that y'all lost. That is if y'all even want me back, because I'm a little iffy on if y'all really even want me back. But if you didn't want me back, I'd be okay with that if you would still just, like, give me the DNA outside of a law enforcement agency. Because then they're going to have to say whatever agency it is a liar too. But that's my plea to the family. And just keep in mind, the people that kidnapped me said Ancestry DNA was liars too. Okay. But I love you guys so much. That was my plea to the family. Hashtag one God, many faces. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Love you guys so much. Truth gang, 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 gang. And I'm out this bitch.